Like I don't even talk to him. It's So it sounds like a good podcast.
Hey, if you ever want to be a guest.
No, I don't know. I don't know if you want that side of me coming out, dude. There's
that's
a lot
what I kind of
there.
want.
There's
Is
a lot
like,
of there buried.
for it to be a place that you can talk about it.
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And I've just learned a lot of that. Of like, my mom used to say, like if before I was going out or if I was going to school or something, she's like, "Aren't you putting makeup on?"
Mm.
And I'm like,
my mom would say
no.
the same thing to me.
And I'm like, no, why do you think I need makeup? Do you not think I'm like pretty?
Yeah.
Like I need makeup to be pretty? And that was something that it affects me to this day.
Yeah.
But that wasn't a mean thing that my mom, it was in her mind.
Right.
She's like, I would not go to this place without putting on makeup.
Mm.
So she was projecting that onto me, and so then I started to be like,
is that the female form of like living vicariously through sports, like as like if males do that with their kids?
Yeah, it's the same idea.
Like playing with Barbies.
They're like,
for girls
oh, in my
and, like,
social
playing
life,
with
I would have
trucks.
been fucking made fun of for
But
looking
not...
like that. It's like, and it's exactly like, it's so funny because that's usually the delivery is like, you're going out looking like that.
Right.
I was just thinking that. I was talking to somebody about that with about I feel like there's very the more honest I am with my mom, the more judged I feel a lot of times.
Yeah.
Because she'll like, instead of just being like, oh wow, that's interesting, or like not react, she always goes like I tell her something, she goes like I jumped around a corner and told her. You know what I mean?
Surprised her or something
like,
about yourself?
I had no idea. Like I was just like, okay, I mean, that's all right, but like that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
You know that's a thing. So
Yeah.
it's the same thing of you leaving the house and going like, whoa. What the fuck?
My mom said I was a freak because I wore Converse.
Yeah.
Really?
They were freak shoes.
That's wild.
Hey, Ian's
Wild.
here. Hey, Ian's here already.
Live?
Hello.
By the way, we are. This is GDPLive. We're here.
We back.
We're starting out the show with a bang. We're back, baby. I meant to look. You said it before the show, and I meant to look before. I don't remember exactly. I think it was late May. It's been a couple months. We took a nice hiatus. We like to hiatus around here.
Yeah, we went on vacation, so it was June. Because I think, but even then we weren't doing it super regular before June. But
no, I mean, I still pretty. I mean, like,
oh,
I was,
you did, yes, that's true. No, I forgot.
Yeah, like
you
that's
did
the
do
thing.
this without me.
People, it's so funny because there was and it's great to hear like people were like, when's the GDP coming back, and like when's all.
It seems like because as a fan of the show, it seems like it kind of just like ended and then like without any like sort of, oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen.
That's all right, don't worry about it.
It seems like it sort of just like ended, like you guys were like, oh okay, yeah, and
we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, you took a week off, and then it was like 2 weeks, and then it was like, oh okay, are you guys just done with GDP then?
No. It's like, and that was
but that's what happens with GDP. It's been around for years.
That was your first podcast, right?
Yeah.
This is your first
podcast. It's the fact that it's the adaptations, because like the fact that it's mine and I don't want to let it go. I love the name. I love the concept of it. Like the fact I love our conversation so much that I would never want to give up the thing that we have. And I don't want to like on like her new thing that's coming out, Trauma Hood. I don't want to I told her, I was like, I don't really want to be on mic if you don't need me.
Yeah.
I'm here to add if you need, or if you want to like say like, hey, by the way, like let's talk about what happened this weekend. We could talk a little bit and then you get back into your, because that's your thing. I want that to be her, but this is kind of like my thing that I love to share.
Right.
So like when people are like into it, I'm like, fuck yeah. But also like it was 3 days, it was 6 hours a week that I was doing for a clip, for a fucking clip, dude. That was a while. And I love that people were taking to it, but like I needed a break. I needed a break big time, and to do other stuff, obviously. And I was still putting content out, which also kind of made me feel a little bit more excited about this particular thing, GDPLive in particular, like getting a reaction, because of the fact that like I was still putting on podcasts. And people were like, I know. When's the other one coming out? Like, but I'm like, but I have this 6 a.m. podcast, and they're like, yeah, when's GDP coming out? It's like, I do hacks, and they're like, and GDP. So I appreciate the fact that people were asking me about it. I had multiple people reach out, multiple peeps, you being one of them. And I know that I told Taylor Zaruba in particular that he would be the first guest back, but I'm a filthy liar. It's also, remember, my fucking show.
Yeah.
Sorry, Taylor. Sorry, I'm just a better guest than you.
Yeah, and you're a repeat offender. But we were talking about Dom's new show before the podcast before we started streaming.
Yeah, I didn't know if sorry if that was something that you didn't want to talk about.
Again, we're releasing it. It's not a secret. You guys very clearly pointed that out. It's coming out.
It's coming out.
That's good.
But why don't you talk? You can continue to talk about your traumas and everything like that.
We're back.
We're back.
Is back, guys.
We're
Talk
back.
about your trauma.
Talk about your show. Go ahead.
I don't
Tell them about the show. That's what I'm saying. It's coming out tomorrow, right?
Comes out tomorrow. Well, hopefully, right? Didn't you say?
Yeah, I set it up.
No, I know, but didn't you say it should? Like you, I don't know.
This is the weird thing. Okay, so this is the weird dynamic.
Yeah.
Is they say it's like it could be is interesting working with your spouse.
Yeah.
Like I never consider GDP work. I never consider like anything that we do like to be like straining.
Mm-hmm.
But now officially I'm a producer for her show. And I'm trying to bring the same respect that I bring my other, but there's like some things where I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You talk like that to me in Youngblood all the time.
I thought about that. I was like, I gotta rein that back a little bit. There's sometimes where I'm like, where you're touching something, I'm like, you gotta stop doing that. I'm like, oh, don't talk to them. They're humans. Like I have to talk to her like I would talk to her, like not like I'm married to her.
Right,
like
right.
we talk to each other. Yeah. Well, she doesn't talk to me like that. But no, tell them about your show. It will be out tomorrow as long as that's okay with you.
Yes. Yes.
On audio only, right?
Yes, audio only.
That's good. That's good to start.
Because then, I don't have to. I mean, not that I did anything today, but usually when I'm on camera, I want to. I'm like, oh, I want to put makeup on. I want to do my hair, but I worked all day.
Yeah.
So I was like,
ask Pat. I never do an episode of False Count without makeup.
Yeah. Honestly, and then think about this: how many times have you come here and been judged for your hair?
Every single time.
What? Oh, not by me though, right?
Yes, exclusively by Pat.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
No, I was gonna say, what an asshole.
No. He's his Pat. If anything, he compliments me as soon as I walk, from the moment I walk in till the moment I walk out.
Yeah, pretty much the whole time. I'm like, look at this scrawny fucking piece of shit. I'm like, oh, hey, Manny, how's it going, man?
You dumb motherfucker.
That's what he says.
Yeah. Oh, Manny, you dumb motherfucker. But no, the new podcast is Trauma Hood.
Yeah,
it's gonna be audio only. Mm-hmm. We're still working on the art and everything like that.
Yeah.
But
so can you post like with a new picture just every episode?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Until we figure out.
I was planning on doing that, updating the cover art each time.
I like that.
How long does that take to like register in the like feed?
It takes the longest through iTunes, but it's usually like a day or two. So if we can get on again, if we can stay on the good clip that we're on, I think we should be good.
How frequent are you gonna release an episode?
Try weekly.
Okay.
And the first one is just her. It's about the podcast itself is about breaking through your comfort zone, out of your comfort zone. But so that's what she was doing with the first one. But most likely there will be guests at some point.
Nice.
Yeah. Just kind of, I don't know. I'm just leaving it open. Like, let's just see what this turns into, and hopefully people will listen and then give me feedback. So please listen. So like, hey, this would be cool, or a segment. I'm going to try to read a book a month and talk about that.
Any like specific sort of book like related to
the first one is The War of Art. So just kind of like a motivational to like get you to overcome the resistance of something like creative.
Yeah, that's cool.
So which is the podcast, like that's kind of my creative thing. So I'm reading it to help me. Sorry.
What?
Oh, I thought you were signaling something.
No. I'm just.
He was signaling, but it was a signal of agreement.
She's got a little ring rust on her.
My peripheral.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm all good. You are a go.
He's tech guy.
Okay, I don't want to do the A-OK sign. That's not on the internet.
It can be misconstrued. That's cool. What made you want to start? I'm sorry if this is like turning into just an interview. What made you want to start doing it?
Well, I was gonna do a blog.
Yeah. Thank you for breaking the tension there.
Oh no, a spit take?
I did that to myself.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. I did a blog.
Of course you did.
I just have to. I have to keep it in the vein of GDP.
Right,
I don't want to lose the farts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it silly.
Tight grip
Even
on
with
the
like
farts.
the material is sensitive.
I apologize. Please, I'm gonna actually share the show on Instagram. How about
that? But then I would just overthink it and like sitting down to like write it out, and I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I need to do something creative. I have to like let this out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just podcast and I'll just do it by myself and I'll just ramble.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to overthink it. Right,
are.
exactly. Like I'm just going to put it out there. And Pat is an amazing producer.
Yes.
And he edited out my ums and
oh, nice.
Some of them. I left some of them.
You did
because I was like, I want it to be natural, and she is nervous.
Yeah.
And also,
I was like, palms, I'm sweating. Like
knees weak, arms heavy.
Yeah.
Vomit on your sweater already.
Yeah.
Mom spaghetti. I get it. I
only know the mom spaghetti part. And I tried to reference it the other day, and somebody was like, "What?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know." Something.
I'm out.
I thought that was Eminem. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm not equipped enough for this reference. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it. How long are the episodes?
Well, the first one's 30 minutes, but I did like so I read.
Yeah.
That was one of my things. I was like, okay, I'm going to read the first part of this book. And then hopefully this will be a good like jump start for me to stay motivated with the podcast. So I'm going to be able to talk about that. So I'm going to try for an hour.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I think I like shorter like podcasts better than longer, because I can like listen to it like if I'm just going to like a a open mic or something. You know what I mean? Because it's like real short, get it over with, or I can just come home, sit down, and like just throw something on while I'm eating or something. Yeah, and it's perfect. It's a perfect amount of time. I don't know.
I like that about what is it? Natasha and Moshe Kesher.
Natasha Leggero.
Is that the hot tub one?
I think it's a
honeymoon.
Okay.
Forever honeymoon or
forever endless honeymoon. There it is.
You were close.
Yeah, very
you
close.
literally said every
Never
other
stops or something like that. Or,
but they do.
I love how you're like, I like shorter podcasts. I like this one called Infinite. It's forever.
Yeah, it's endless.
Yeah. But they
that was almost endless.
That hurt, actually.
They do like every other, so they'll do like a 20-minute one, and then they do an hour one. So that's a good idea of like, I don't know, we'll just kind of see how it goes. So I'm gonna aim for an hour. If I can't, because I'm by myself, so I might not be able to stretch it that long.
Right.
We'll see.
I might turn the mic on this week.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll see.
It is. I don't know. It is very daunting to. That's why anytime I do like all the podcasts I do, I have to do with other people, because I can't just sit and talk, because it won't make any sense to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, like I need like a something there to like bounce off with.
Right. And that's what GDP was too. Like GDPLive was a thing where like if it's great when I have people to talk to.
Yeah.
If she's here, it doesn't matter if people watch a live like while we're recording it. And that was another thing. I wanted to switch the time, and I wanted to like. There's a bunch of changes I wanted to do.
Yeah, I think evening is way better.
Yeah.
But it's still, I still want the live.
after dark, dude.
Yeah,
yeah.
We can go. We can go to the 3 o'clock hour. Who knows? But
not today. SummerSlam's today.
No, we're going. I didn't tell you.
Oh, we're gonna watch SummerSlam. Oh, you know what? I'll have it on my phone.
This is a watch along. Yeah. And there's a UFC too. I'm gonna put on the TV behind you. I'm gonna watch that. You watch
gonna be great.
SummerSlam. What do you want to watch? So Downtown Abbey or what?
Oh no.
It's not
Making
Downtown.
the Cut.
Yeah. Making the Cut with P. Diddy.
No. Heidi Klum.
You see how disappointed she was?
Yeah.
No.
No, I was Making the Band. He did Making the Band. Not
yeah.
I want to say that we do have Pounding though. Youngblood's in the comments. He says we always compliment Manny. Oh, sorry, we compliment Manny, but we all know I'm the cuter one. By the way, that is the votes. We had a vote for the live FCA yesterday, and who is more cuter?
Yeah.
And technically, yes, he did get one more vote than Manny.
So. But we only got 3 votes. So
and apparently, and Ian's Pounding as well, and he did vote for you. So that's one of them.
I think that is the one vote.
That's the one you got. But yeah, I think it's great that you're doing something in with a creative outlet like that.
Yeah.
And having that like if it can be whatever you want. And a lot of times she has this, not to speak about you like you're not here. She has this real problem, but she has an issue with with that open-ended thing. If it can be anything,
then I need direction.
Yeah.
But it's also like I told her
actually.
I told her the same advice you gave me when I was trying to figure out Twitch. You remember this? I was trying to figure out Twitch.
I don't remember.
No,
Sorry.
no, you were like, just watch some Twitch people that like you like, and then just like, and not like do what they do, but like if you like, you'll find your lane in that.
Yeah.
Like you can combine those three that you like, a little bit from each thing, and that's kind of what this is. Like this, I love more. I've always loved like morning radio shows. I've always loved. I like for probably like almost 10 years now. I've loved podcasts and like stuff like that, where I'm like, I love the and comedy. Like I love the freeformness of this, but I also like the fact that it can be whatever the fuck I want. Like the control of it, and not using it to like as a platform or as a like it's just fun.
This
is
you just do it because you like to do it, and you're learning and
yeah. And it's like it's helping me be better for like my friends to produce their shows and like have other ideas and interact with people that like that like I like I said, that give me good food. Like I never felt like I interacted well with people when I did Buddha Boys. Like when people would like
shout out Chris.
Yeah, shout out to Chris William. But anytime I did Buddha
But
Boys,
you weren't good to interact with.
No, with the people that listen.
Oh yeah, I
like
you.
When like people would like interact, I'd be like, if like you don't agree with me 100%, I'm like, fuck you.
Really?
But it's like, but I kind of feel like it felt like that was.
I think that was like a character, though.
Yeah,
like that's what it
I
felt
played
like.
into the villain.
You,
yeah.
You played that up. That's not. Yeah, exactly. That's not who you are.
Yeah,
right. It's kind of like, and this is it's fun too because like I've had people ask to be on the podcast that also asked me what's it about and what's it called. People, you know.
Yeah, I hate that too. I've had that too, where someone's like, "Oh, you have let me be honest. Like, we just sit in an attic and talk about wrestling, right?"
Yeah, like it's like
I can do that. It's like, I don't think you can.
You've never talked about wrestling. So it's funny that like that like I feel like I'm doing it for the like I'm not just going like it. I want to have guests anytime, every time I can, and I want to have the conversations go wherever they go.
Yeah.
But I also want to like there's no real agenda aside from like I want people to be entertained by this.
Yeah.
That's it. I want to be entertained, and I want to entertain people. Like to have somebody not go like, oh, I'm gonna go do a fucking podcast. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're like, oh, we have to watch this many things and we have to do this many things. Like I like we were talking about Ian's thing, his ratings or no, his office versus Parks and Rec on the episode of Falls Kind of Anywhere. And I'm like, but
Parks and Rec.
The amount,
right?
Yeah, absolutely,
100%.
But the amount of work that he put into that, I'm like, I don't.
Yeah,
I just want to go like, hey, do you want to come talk for a couple hours about what? I don't know. Yeah, whatever you want, whatever you want. Like bring anything, because I feel like no matter what, it's going to be a great conversation, especially with Manny. Like but I did have a question for you.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I want to know if
ask me questions.
I want to know if you are able to do this trick that I'm about to show you.
Okay.
You let me know.
It's a juggling thing?
No, it's not a juggling thing. It's a skateboarding thing. You're a skateboarder now, dude. I'm done asking you juggling questions.
I'm not like people have been throwing that around. No, dude, very I skate. I'm not like
people call you Skater Manny. Right? Like people
behind my back, those fuckers.
And I do this. But I'll show you this. It is you saw it already. You saw the title. It's called Sick Trick. But I want to know if you're able to do this. Can you pull this off?
Yes. I've done that a few times.
Have you really?
Yeah, landed like that, not off like a set. But
I didn't want it to be. I didn't want it to be too graphic because I don't want you to. Have you seen a trick so bad, or like a trick go so bad that you like thought about not skateboarding ever again?
Yeah, I mean, just watch any. I follow. I probably shouldn't. On Instagram, it's called Hall of Meat, and Hall of Meat.
Hall of Meat.
Man. I know it sounds sexual, but
it's not. I'm like, why shouldn't you follow it? Hey, is there something you want to?
No, but it's basically just like these really like intense like skate like bails and like fails.
Oh, okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of those are just like I don't like want to do. But like a lot of the stuff that they're doing is like stuff like where they're trying to do a kickflip off a fucking 10 stair or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. I'm not ever going to do that. I'm 30 years old.
That's the compound fracture shit. Like that's where you're gonna like even that. What was he trying to do? Like just a kickflip?
I think it was like a kickflip like 180 or something. It looked like because he spun around in the air a little bit
and it went right up his pooper.
Yeah, that's called. It's actually pretty. It's called getting credit carded.
Oh, credit carded.
Yeah, or popsicle stick when it's like
the other way.
What happens when it gets in the gooch?
It hurts.
Oh, there's no fun name for it.
No, it's just fucking
ow.
Yeah,
ow.
Yeah, that's how much it hurts. There's not even a name for it.
So is it a matter of like do you think that's hesitation? Is that like fuck up? Like because I never understand like the confidence. I guess it's confidence, right? Because like,
well, there's a lot of things that go into like landing a trick like that. I'm sure too, even more. But like from my like position, like if I'm just trying to land like just a regular kickflip, you know what I mean? All the stuff that's going through my head is like, okay, I have to do this like a certain way, or else it's not going to be right. And if I don't do it that way, then I'm not going to do it right. So, and I'm thinking that while I'm doing the trick too.
Yeah.
And sometimes that will fuck me up. So
right.
You can be confident in it, like, oh, I can land this trick. I know I can land this trick, and still fuck it up just off of like, oh, I didn't pop right with my foot, or I didn't set up right, or I didn't do this right, or something. Or it's like nerves, you know what I mean? Because the fear of falling is it's always there for any any skater or whatever.
Yeah.
Like no one likes falling. Like no skater likes to fall. But they just get good at it because they're used to falling, and they know that if I don't fall a certain way, I'm gonna get injured, and I'm not gonna be able to like land this trick or something like that.
Do you think you'll be good enough for the Olympics in 4 years?
Yeah.
Or 3 years?
Yeah,
is it 3 years, or would it still be 4 years? Because they still had everything 2020.
It'd be 4, right?
No, it'll still be 2024.
Yeah. I'll be ready.
Yeah. You can do that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they have what? You just skate on some stairs or something.
Just put
up your butt.
They should do a flat ground game of skate.
Yeah.
I won one of those once, one time.
Youngblood says he is in fact the cutie king. So we know that now. He won by 1 vote, and he'll never live it down. But he does want to be referred to as cutie by the next time you see him.
Yeah, that's fine. I always
says,
refer to him as that.
if you're so cute. Like, I don't understand what that means.
There's a lot of cute talk.
There's a lot of cute chat. Ian also says, I genuinely feel like I missed Pat because he wasn't doing GDP. Well, that's also because I wasn't talking for hours every other day.
Also,
I wasn't
Ian,
at your
you could
beck
just
and
call
call
him,
yeah,
like a friend.
We actually just shared a lovely meal at IHOP recently, which was really strange. By the way.
I doubt it was lovely. But go ahead.
Yeah, it was okay. I think it was a lot less food than normal.
Yeah,
like because it's almost like it's.
Are they rationing?
Yeah, are they
really
pancake shortage?
and straight up, they have fucking children working at IHOP, like kids.
Because
they probably got to like 14.
Yeah,
I was a server at 14.
No. In the kitchen.
Like there's children, like there's
children
toddlers.
Bring your food out, and they're like, "Here you go."
Like it's like also a daycare at IHOP.
Or it's bring your kid to work day.
Every day is bring your kid to work day.
The shirt did kind of look big on him. I don't know. Maybe it was just like you just wear dad's shirt.
I used to do that with my mom. I used to go to the bakery.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was
Did she make you work?
Yeah. Oh no.
Did I tell you?
I just couldn't do the fryer because she was in the bakery. So back then they would fry the donuts fresh every day.
Oh. I didn't know your mom was a baker.
Frozen. Yeah.
That's cool.
And so I wasn't allowed to touch the fryer, but I did everything else, and they let us decorate the
like
carrot
the
cake.
Stuff? Yeah,
like the carrot cake, and put like the carrot on it.
Probably drooling all over. How old were you?
I did it probably from like 2nd grade to 5th grade.
Oh yeah,
definitely
year. Snot going dripping on it and stuff like
you
that.
Wash
Little
your hands.
Not washing your hands. Not wearing a hairnet.
Nope, I didn't have to wear.
But so fun memory with me. My mom used to do medical transcription, and when I was not old enough to go to school and everything like that, she would obviously watch me, and she would work a lot from home. But every once in a while, she'd have to go into the office to drop stuff off to Dottie and the girls at the office. And when she would go back and talk to Dottie and smoke a cigarette, she would let me flick her butts in the puddles.
Flick her butt?
Yeah. Every
Your
time
mom let you flick her butt?
Yeah, she'd flick her butt. Every time I could flick my mom's butt, anytime she would let me. I was 5. But like she would let me flick. Yeah, she would like her like not like after that, but I could flick her butt.
That is so funny. Here's my cigarette. Put it out.
Well, I would ask her to.
I know.
And because I like it when you go.
Nice.
Like,
did you ever develop a smoking habit?
Yep. Later on, yeah. I never smoked. Yeah, sure did.
Most definitely.
Trauma-hood. That's trauma-hood right there.
I couldn't think of it. I just like the fact that like I like the skill of it, like the aim, right?
Yeah.
So I do
game.
And how cool it made you.
Yeah,
look,
it
right?
made me fucking feel cool as shit, dude. Because I harbored that sound.
He taught me how to flick my cigarette. I never did it until I met him, and then he
What
told
would
me
you
that
do?
story.
I've been doing this since I was 5 years old.
I just like put it out. Like I wouldn't flick it. I just like throw it on the.
Yeah, that's got to be an easier way to do this.
If there was an ashtray, I would put it on the ashtray. But if it was like if we're just standing outside, I'd just put it on the floor and put it out.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I never like flicked it out. But I remember it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's also very dangerous, especially in dry seasons. It's littering. It's literally littering.
It is littering.
And it's but it's also like, and it's not as fun to do with a vape, but it still hurts.
Hurts your fingers more with a vape.
Yeah,
too.
it hurts a lot. But no, I did that, and my mom would like, because I remember she smoked Winston Light 100s. And I started the first cigarette I smoked was probably one of those.
Yeah.
I sneaked one, but I didn't like it.
My first cigarette was a Newport.
Newport?
Yeah.
Menthol?
Really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know you had your mom's black?
My mom
Puerto
smoked
Rican,
menthol.
Right? Yeah.
But
no,
no,
actually her dad's side.
We stole that from my friend's older sister.
What is it? How was it? You liked it? That had to have been terrible.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful.
I feel like smoking and drinking is like one of those things. The first time you try, it's always like the worst, and you're like, why do people do this?
Yes.
And you're like, I don't understand. Like, it's not even like addictive.
Why would they even fucking like this?
Yeah.
It's so gross.
I actually started smoking cloves.
Yeah.
Before like cigarettes on a regular basis, because I'm like, that's too harsh. And I was like, no, just give me the black tar.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
I
would.
Blacks.
Yeah.
I
would
smoked
do that
blacks
in like high school. And
the guy I was dating was like, you should stop smoking those and smoke cigarettes, because you smoke those like cigarettes.
Yeah.
And those are terrible.
Those are so much worse for you.
Well, you're not supposed to inhale with like the cloves.
I didn't know that because I watched my mom smoke, and I took her habit of like, and they're like, no, you don't do that with those. Those are little cigars.
Those,
those
are, and for like developing.
And it's harsh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How could
so
you?
Bad.
I anytime I would inhale like a cigar or like a clove, it's just like, I can't.
What you do? Black and Mild's the same thing.
Black and Mild.
The longest time where they'd be like, you remember the safety tip everyone would give you?
Yeah,
after
you
a while?
did rip
take the glue off, you idiot. That's weird. That's so unhealthy for you. Take the glue off the end.
Oh yeah, that's the unhealthy part.
Now put that plastic tip back on there and then light it on fire.
Smoke all that tar, baby.
Al Capone's too.
I never had those.
I used to smoke those. Those were like little cigars.
Virginia Slims.
Who just had Karen? Shout out Karen.
She had some sort of like she had Virginia Slims.
She had something else. What was Swisher Sweets?
Oh, I
remember. Yeah, dude. I was like, who the fuck? What the hell is this? And she's like, after a couple of Trulies, I like to hit it.
Do you like smoke the Swisher itself?
Yeah, dude.
That's so weird because every time I see like,
she's like, I don't have anything else rolled in here. I'm like, I know that, asshole. I'm like, just.
But why would you smoke? Right.
Yeah.
Swisher
That's
Sweets.
why you buy that list to put stuff.
Dude,
Virginia Slims.
I always think of that. Like I saw there's a comic, Craig Paul. He smokes a backwood. He smokes back like the actual, like he'll like open the pack up and just smoke the backwood.
Hilarious.
And I saw him doing it the one night. I was like, oh, you actually smoke those?
You're the guy?
He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know, it tastes good or whatever. It's like, I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. I just meet a lot of people that like
weed.
Yeah. It's always like anytime I've ever bought Swisher Sweets, it's never
dumb motherfucker.
I mean, I'm not judging, but like at the same time, I'm like, all right,
that's fucking cocksucker.
Because you're not getting anything out of it.
Yeah. Was he inhaling it?
No. I think so backwoods, I do remember like in high school, like sometimes like as like, you know, cool, like a little like, oh, we're smoking, like we would smoke a backwood
that we would smoke weed out of.
Yeah,
we're doing it at a place we shouldn't be doing it, but if we got caught, we wouldn't be as much trouble as we should.
But sometimes we would just smoke a backwood and just be like, oh yeah, it's whatever, but it's not. There's literally, other than like taste, but it's like a tobacco-y taste and everything.
The smell. Like I like a cigar-y smell, like that pipe tobacco kind of smell.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily love the taste.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I guess I'm a little of the same, where it's like the smell is a lot better than the taste of it, because the taste is like, I don't know, it's not good.
But yeah, I guess the thing for somebody to still be the same, I felt the same way about a Swisher Sweet. Like every time I've ever tasted that, or even like any version of a weird, like one of those like cigarettes, they always taste fucking gross. It always tastes gross to me, and that's obviously subjective. But for Karen, who I don't think I even realized ever smoked at all, was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking wasted on Trulies or White Claws or whatever. She's white girl wasted, and then pulls out a Swiffer, a Swiffer. A Swiffer.
That's super white girl wasted.
That checks out.
She pulls out a Swiffer.
Anyway, I'm just gonna fucking straighten up.
Yeah. I had way too many Trulies.
I'm fucking wasted.
I wish that happened. I would drink Truly if I cleaned after. If I was motivated to clean.
If I could move after, I would drink them all.
Dom's liver is fucking like this big, but she's like,
the house is spotless.
Perfect. It's beautiful here.
Yeah, it's strange. The smoking. Have you ever? I'm sorry, I don't.
No, it's fine.
There's you ever watch Atlanta, the show Atlanta?
Yeah.
They did a like a parody commercial, and I think it was for Swisher Sweets, and it was like them like showing, oh yeah, they're only like 2 for 99 cents. It's 2 for 99 cents, and they open them, and then they take them, and they immediately start splitting them open, and then they look up at the camera, and they're like, we know what it's for.
Advertise like that's we all know what it is. Like, so, but like again, Karen's like the one legitimate, like
one
the person that keeps it on the market legitimately.
If I ever saw her at a gas station buying like her buying gas station, I'd be like, damn, is this white lady about to fucking roll up a blunt?
Yeah. Because that has to be a situation where like everybody's thinking that, where she has to acknowledge it, otherwise you're not gonna break the tension, or everybody's gonna be like she will think that same feeling of like, you know, like you see it every time like a white person blows up on like a viral video. The one interesting one I just saw, I'll share, you've probably seen it too, but any other time they just almost act like a fucking like wild animal that's cornered, and they're just like, what are you looking at? Like just imagine her having that reaction. But honestly, Karen, just turn around and just be like, yeah, I smoke. And then just walk out.
Or just be like, I'm
literally,
cool
that's
as
all
fuck.
you have to say. Yeah. Literally, that's all you have to say. And that will break that tension. But I saw a guy, a male Karen today, and I've seen this clip before, but I saw the whole clip this time. And he's this guy, he's one of LA's finest. Have you ever seen that guy?
No.
He keeps saying, he's like, you're messing with one of LA's finest, okay? All right. You ever heard of Chuck Liddell? You ever heard of Conor McGregor?
I trained him.
Yeah, he said, yeah. Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
No,
guy?
I
haven't. Exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. I trained them.
Yeah. That's like
You heard of MMA? We're wearing he said, we're wearing baggy clothes, but you don't know what's under here. This is one of LA's finest. I was fire and police, okay? Yeah. Like, wait, what?
It's like every like old guy you see at a skate park that knows Tony Hawk.
Yep.
Literally, it just happened to me at the skate park last week. I was there with some friends.
Oh, you didn't know he's from around here? Yeah,
dude, it was so funny. You could tell he was sitting there waiting to just like find someone to tell this, and he found someone. He walked up to him. He's like, "Hey, so I see you're over here," because he was like gripping a new board, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I see you're setting up a new board or whatever." He's like, "I used to skate out in LA with Tony Hawk. I actually trained Tony Hawk." It's like, "Oh, you're one of 80,000 people that have trained Tony Hawk at this point."
Yep.
I'm sorry. Did you want to do some pounders?
No, I saw you looking at I saw I wanted to actually try. I don't think it's going to be. It's probably going to be in the search. I'll try to find it on my phone. But I had some pounding here from Ian said, butt flicking is a popular fetish that's about to be taken away from OnlyFans. He's trying to steer the show. That's
butt flicking.
Yeah, that's why I was going to let us finish up the smoking conversation. But I'm more enticed with the fact that this Conor McGregor guy, I want to try to find him.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the OnlyFans thing, how do you feel about this? I mean, I know you guys aren't very.
I have no idea.
I honestly feel it's a ploy to try to reinvigorate the work market.
Huh.
Oh,
that's interesting.
That is a really
I think
interesting.
a lot because I and you know how I saw it. Somebody shared a meme of it says OnlyFans. It says a picture of OnlyFans employee or OnlyFans. I'm losing it.
Pause.
I'm losing it.
Breathe.
Take a moment. Think.
Here's a picture of OnlyFans.
Only
like,
flans.
I don't know
buttery crust.
I like only flan.
Only flans. That's what they're switching. That's their propaganda. No, it's people that had OnlyFans in a week, and it's them in like working a drive-through.
Yeah,
and it's like that's kind of what that. Like they're young, dumb, and full of cum. You know what I mean? These are young people that are like in the prime of their physical peak, physical prime in their opinion. They're in college. They want to make money, not having to work a fucking burger flipping job.
Yeah.
And they don't have to because all they have to do is just show their fucking butthole.
Yeah.
And even if half the people actually pay for it, they get money. Like, look at that fucking bad Barbie lady. Like
well, how about this? How about this to add to this?
Bad baby. Bad. Did I say Barbie?
Bad.
Yeah,
you
bad
said
baby.
Barbie, but it's
What's
baby.
it?
Baby.
Baby.
It's Bahad Bahabi.
Bahad Bahabi. Yeah, that's what it is.
How about this though? Okay. What if it's actually to like play off that point? What if it's actually a ploy by strip clubs to get more strippers? Because I mean, all these people complaining about OnlyFans not showing explicit content anymore. You could easily just get a job at a strip club and make a lot of money. Like I'm telling you, there's a lot of money there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much the same. I think it's the same idea. Like it's the same. It's invigorating.
Yeah, but in that way, though, you have a boss, and then you have somebody that says you have to work this shift, you have to work this time, you have to stay, or you know what I mean? Like, whereas that's on you.
Yeah, it's like self-employment.
There is nobody telling you what to do. You can do it as long as you want for as many days as you want.
Yeah. Well, they can do like Patreon now with that stuff. I mean, Patreon's that's all fucking free for all over there. As long as they're getting their cut or whatever, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So you could just easily go over to Patreon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or just any other like Snapchat Premium is still a thing. Like there's so many like OnlyFans being down is not. It's not
there's
gonna.
Other options.
There's more. There's way other options.
Well, is there? So are you subscribed to Bahad Bahabi? Does she show her butthole and stuff?
No. So her subscription is like
it's a show. LA's Finest is a show. I was like, what the fuck? I was trying to find this thing by this guy Bragg. I'm trying to think of any tag I can, and I just put in LA's Finest. I was like, why is fucking Jessica Alba in here?
She is LA's Finest,
apparently.
But no, I didn't subscribe to her because I think she's charging like $25 or $50 like a month for a subscription or something like that, and like she's not really posting anything like not even like anything. Like she just posts like behind the scenes video of like a music video that she did or something like that, and that's it. There's like 3 or 4 posts. So I don't know if she's updated it since she started it, but the reason she got all those millions of people on her OnlyFans though was because they were expecting
so is there a chance that this could be hold on there I found it. Nice. So is there a chance that OnlyFans just kind of turns into Instagram Premium?
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what it is
for
right now.
all the Instagram accounts that always get like taken down because somebody complains because they think it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
And every once in a while you see a post that's like, this is sensitive, and you click it and you're like, what the fuck? Who said this was sensitive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of times where you're like, oh, that's a fucking arm off. Somebody just took their arm off.
Yeah.
You know
that's
like,
the shit I want
to. That's fucking crazy. So like, I wonder if it's almost gonna like.
But it's only like sex stuff. It's only like.
So you can still have like BDSM.
I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know
but
what
it's also violence too, right?
Yeah. I don't know what the like limit is, but they said like sexually explicit.
Sex and Violence. You ever heard that song? I just sang the whole song. It's only the words are sex and violence. Never mind.
I didn't know it either.
Well, fuck you guys.
That was a dad reference.
No, it wasn't. It was punk rock as fuck. All right, I'm gonna send this to myself, and you guys are gonna see it, and you're gonna love it because this guy trained Conor McGregor.
But yeah, just to add on real quick to the OnlyFans thing.
Nope, you're done. Nope. You're gonna go into complete silence into this video.
I do have to cancel my OnlyFans subscription now.
Okay, so get this though: is there going to be a even with OnlyFans, right? They're not going to lose money, let's say, in the long run.
No.
But will they lose money initially? Because how many people will cancel their OnlyFans and like in the middle, you know what I mean? Like, and they're going to have to refund some of that because like,
no, not really.
Well, what you agreed to pay for is not going.
So OnlyFans, OnlyFans, the way they do
it's gonna be a lot of fucking angry, horny people like that are gonna be like, I fucking want $4.35 back because that's equivalent to how much porn I did not get for the time that you took this away.
No,
my membership started October 3rd. You know what I mean? Like,
no, they. So the way OnlyFans is like right now, even is as soon as you subscribe to someone, you can immediately unsubscribe just so it doesn't like auto renew or whatever, or you could just turn off auto renew in your settings. So like, and this like ban, I don't think it's like happening until like the fall, like October or something like that. So there's time in between. They're giving people time to, but like I said, there's like if you go to any like Instagram thought like account and go to their like link in their bio, it's a long list of just like where you can find them showing nudes, and OnlyFans isn't the only one.
Yeah.
So by the way, male Karen was one of the tags I used, and I couldn't find this, but this male Karen trained Conor McGregor and Chuck Liddell. Do you believe him?
I don't know.
This is my new favorite video. This is my absolute
fire police officer.
Sir, can I have you go
I'm MMA trained. So you really want to go there?
Yeah, I want to.
Seriously?
Can you get full screen?
Yeah.
Oh boy, howdy. You ever heard of Chuck Liddell? We train guys like that. How about Conor?
You ever heard of Chuck Liddell?
You ever heard of the first name I can think of in MMA?
You ever heard of Conor McGregor?
Get the fuck away from me!
Why do you yell at that guy?
You want seriously?
By the way, very confident to do this
problem?
in flip-flops. If he actually does not know MMA and he's talking this shit in flip-flops, this is the only reason I feel confident walking around in flip-flops anymore. Is because I know I can fight barefoot.
Oh, well, maybe he does know MMA.
He's LA's finest. Let me take it from the top. You didn't hear that
from
part.
the top.
I'm retired fire police officer.
Sir, can I have you go?
He's a retired fired?
No, he's a retired fire police officer. He policed fires.
Yeah. That's not even a flex, dude. You're not.
Excuse me?
Just say you're a police officer.
You're the officer of fire?
MMA on the fire? Yeah. Like it would make sense if you were a cop and you needed to learn MMA.
How do you think he defeated the Iceman, Chuck Liddell? With fire. He
trained them.
He taught Conor McGregor that Irish heat.
I'm MMA trained.
MMA.
I didn't realize this before, but I think he might either be drunk or fucked up.
I'm trying to see. Is this take place at a Walmart?
Yes.
Is this at a Walmart? Okay.
Very obviously. I mean, it's a New York. I think it's a New York.
But he's from LA.
I got a New York vibe from this guy.
Because he's Italian.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, I'm LA's finest. Almost like John Taffer, like, shut it down. All right, you ever heard of Conor McGregor? No. Who is that?
No, next one.
That's the guy that keeps losing his fights, right?
You know what I'd say to this guy? I'd be like, name 3 more.
Yeah, give me 3 more. Let me just think about the DVD cover I have at home that I found at the flea market this weekend.
He's just saying what's on the TV in the
you ever heard of Shania Twain? She's back.
Yeah, I train her.
I'm retired fire police officer.
Sir, can I have you go?
I'm MMA trained.
MMA trained.
You really want to go there?
You want to go there, fucker? That fucker.
But it's perfect, dude. Because like even his head movement is like foot movement in fighting. Like he like goes back, pivots, loads up a shot, and then goes. Ever heard of Chuck Liddell? You know what I mean? Watch him.
Seriously? I got some hands on you, boy. Oh boy, howdy. You ever heard of Chuck
Liddell? Oh boy, howdy. Well, the other guy also said, "I got some hands on me, boy."
Yeah. Oh boy, howdy. And then, I trained Chuck Liddell. Me.
We train guys like that.
He didn't train Chuck Liddell.
You're right. I didn't hear that before
train
either.
Guys like Chuck. You know, guys like Chuck
This
Liddell.
male Karen trained like Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that's a very misleading title there.
Clickbait.
Get away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
That guy was not bothering him.
Yeah.
That guy was not bothering him.
That's some bullshit.
Is it because he's not wearing a mask? What's going on?
I have no honestly.
Well, the other guy wasn't wearing a mask either.
Yeah, the lady was wearing the mask like tied around under her ear.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
But
too.
the guy he was arguing against, he wasn't wearing a mask.
Okay.
Man, I'll fuck you up, dude.
I'll fuck you up, dude.
That guy.
That's
now,
a new guy.
Yeah, no. I think that was the dude he was arguing with in the first place. That guy seems like he would fight.
Hands.
Yeah,
He has hands.
This guy seems like he was in like 3 fights in his life and was like, you know what? I almost won those fights.
Yeah. How many fights do you know that you immediately, even in the wild? We just watched the whole season of Alone.
Oh, nice.
Have
you seen it?
No, I know what it is.
So good.
But it's essentially like, even with like animals, like with like, you don't turn your back, you don't walk away, you don't do anything like that.
Unless there's a Walmart employee in between.
Unless there's somebody that says, please, sir.
She'll save you.
And I always hate the fact that they always go after the more reasonable of the two people. Like the guy that's not like raising his voice, that's just like, hey man, like I think the whole clip that I saw, this is not the whole thing. It starts with because he was like following these I think Hispanic people around.
Yeah, they look
and like
Hispanic.
and saying like calling them slurs and shit. And like his justification is, sometimes when you don't speak English, people can get hurt. Okay, people get killed even. And it's like,
what?
That's what he's saying but then he clarifies. You see that he was retired fire police.
Yeah.
He was a fire police.
He's got a lot
and
of.
He's like, Andale. And he's like, what does that mean? Shut the fuck up.
Fuego? I know that one.
Yeah.
Seriously? You're talking to LA.
See, now he's had it.
Yeah.
He's got his hand on the counter, very relaxed, and he's like, really?
You know what's funny is I don't think this guy would be this postulating or whatever if there wasn't a Walmart employee blocking him, and then it looks like there was other employees behind.
And he's going deeper into the weapon aisle.
Yeah, what is this? This is the exercise.
Yeah, I think these are guns here. This is like knives and a Leatherman.
Oh, you're right.
No, these are exercise. That's an exercise.
Yeah, but on Manny, they have everything there.
Oh yeah, there's some like
over here's paper towels.
Clamps.
I think over here's housewares.
It is
right?
Walmart. It's a super.
There's a whole lane right here. This could be any Walmart in the country, and I'm telling you the exact layout.
Basically anything in a Walmart is a wepen.
It's finest, pal.
Including this guy's hands. You got hands?
Yeah, you got hands.
Boy, howdy.
Hey, you got. Boy, howdy.
Ever heard Chuck Liddell? I train guys like him.
I said you're talking to LA's finest.
I'm calling them.
Not Omaha.
Not Omaha.
Why do you say that?
Maybe I don't know, but that's part of his charm.
That's some weird context that I feel like
he takes that moment right at the end to clarify. Not Omaha. I don't know if you heard me before. LA's fire police, not Omaha's fire police.
Because as we know, Omaha's fire police,
fucking pansies.
They can't hold a candle.
Never even seen a Chuck Liddell fight. They don't even have $50 to order the pay-per-view. I do. Like he's
not in Omaha.
Have you ever seen that other guy too? The guy that the fucking dad that's like, oh, you don't want to mess with me, pal. Not today, or whatever. Like does that thing of like, oh man, I don't. Maybe it's just a white guy lane. Yeah. I don't know. They're so funny. I am not on his side, but I am absolutely rooting for that guy. LA's finest.
Pat, you would enjoy the public freakouts subreddit.
I get mentions.
Yeah?
I don't think I followed them, but they're trying to draft
like,
me.
We know
they're like, Pat,
Pat,
you liked this video before. Like there's another one here.
Yeah.
And I think I saw that guy. It's I don't know what it is, but he's like saying like not to like it's the brash confidence of the elderly, almost elderly, or let's say 50-some-year-old man. 50 to 60-year-old man. That confidence when it never ends well for them.
Yeah.
If the younger guy or the stronger guy or the guy you're fucking with gets his hands on you.
Yeah.
And
also,
like,
that dude had neck tattoos too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
The dude he was yelling at had neck tattoos.
And was it seemed like was not braggadocious, but was just cautionary, like, hey man, I can fight.
Like, look at the fucking tattoos, bro.
And in the other longer video, he does mention, and this maybe backs up his claims of being a police officer. He's saying, "Oh, what are you in a gang with all those tattoos?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, he's like 100% a male Karen. That clip does not give him justice. Check out this dickhead that thinks he trained guys like Conor McGregor and Chuck Liddell. It is immense. You could break this video down 4 hours,
We
Manny.
train guys like that.
I train guys like that. But
I'll start saying that with like people that no one knows.
I've skated with people like that.
Oh yeah, you know Manny Santiago. Yeah, I train guys like this. Like that guy's not even. I mean, me, man, not the actual skater, man. I forgot that there's an actual skater that's actually good.
So actually, we do have clarification from resident smut peddler Ian Strong. He says you can still show nudity as long as it's not sexually explicit, which means it's
no nudity.
It's gonna be premium Instagram in which you can't. They'll still probably close as many accounts.
It's just gonna be Instagram.
It's just gonna be Instagram.
Yeah, I've seen pictures on Instagram. It's just like chicks holding her like just covering her nipples with her finger. That's
how do you do that?
Yeah.
And then like other ones where you're like, it's one of those things that like it. I don't know if is it like just a power move by Instagram to like, because like a lot of times it's like they can monetize if you have followers, if you have likes, and an easy way to get likes or follows is showing your butt or boobs or whatever. And like if you can do that, like is that like them saying like, oh shit, we need to still be in the black this quarter, so we're gonna cancel this many accounts so we don't have to pay them?
I don't think
because it's not Instagram directly, right?
Yeah, I don't think Instagram really needs that at this point. I feel like
Instagram is Facebook.
Yeah, like they're enough of
Facebook.
like they don't really need to like cancel accounts for that reason. I mean, I could see them doing it for other stuff, like posting like sex videos or whatever on Instagram and stuff.
But those are the best.
Yeah, they are. I agree.
Those are people that willingly want to have sex in front
of people. Our Instagrams are so different.
No, that's not my Instagram. Honestly, it's the most, I would say the most sexually explicit it gets is like female MMA fighters, because there's a lane for them. If they want to make, because they don't make a ton of money in their fights, a lot of them will start their OnlyFans or something like that. And I'm like, to me, super fit bodies are not necessarily the bodies that I want to subscribe to. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not like I don't know how to put it. I'm not like, it's not that I'm not attracted to
right there.
Yeah, I just gotta end the show.
I'm not like, what?
I'm just not plugging everything. But like, it's almost like it's just like I like a soft body.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
like
saying
both.
strong women are gross. I'm just saying that I don't like, I wouldn't think OnlyFans. I want to think of like some like it almost like, because their abs sometimes like just, and their boobs are so small because they're so fit.
Yeah.
It's like, it looks just like just another ab with a bump on it.
Yeah.
It's just like ab.
Yeah. There is a fit type that I really, really like. That like has the abs and like all that stuff too. Like Sasha Banks. I think Sasha Banks has one of the best. Like,
never heard of her.
She's great. She's got one of the best.
Actually,
like,
I was thinking she was a porno.
No.
I was like, what are you talking about?
She's a wrestler. But she's got like a really great body. I feel weird saying that, but like it's true. She does. She's got a like really, like in a non-sexual way, she's got a great body, but also in a sexual way, she's got a great body.
Function and fun.
Yeah, but like there are those women that it's just like it's a little too much, where they're like the female like bodybuilder types, where it's just like, Jesus, like I'm afraid. Like, you're a beautiful woman, but like you're scary.
I mean, I know for women, a lot of times, like obviously Dom married me.
Yes.
Like, so women can have a more open mind as far as the body type that they are in love with. It's more here inside.
Yeah.
Right? I think that doesn't matter. Female, male or female. I think that goes either way.
Yeah. I don't just like, I love all types. My type of woman is a woman that loves me. That's my type.
So men.
So men, yeah, basically. Men and my mom.
Yeah, that's not weird. No, I think that's the thing is like, but there, I think it's still strange to me that I think, like, I don't know. I think of like a function, like I never think of like a super fit body. It's so weird that like that's the thing. Like I guess that's the point, is like it's everybody can have their preference, but like when it doesn't mean that you don't find a fit body attractive.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm in a way where like if you got abs and you had like the titty ab thing and everything like that, I'd still be into
I'd
be like, I'd still be into you, but it'd still be like, I'd be like, well,
but it's because it's her that's why you're into it. You're like, oh man, this is great.
It's different.
Because you're happy when I'm happy, and if that's the body I want and the body, like I work for.
Right. But I guess
you'll be into it.
when we watch MMA a lot of times, like it's the art, not the argument. The conversation always comes down to where I'm like, you don't like this, and she's like, yeah, I do. I like it. It's I like it. But
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hey, boy, howdy.
Yeah. Me? Yeah, I heard.
Conor McGregor,
love him. But I think a lot of times it's more of like she will like the spectacle of it.
Yeah.
And
the hype.
The only time she really comments is when she finds a fighter attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noticed it because like any other time she's like in her I mean, it could be the fucking knockout drag out fight of the year, and she's like,
I couldn't even tell you somebody that I think is attractive.
It's because you don't think about it.
Because she doesn't know their name.
It's an in the moment thing, probably.
She's,
like, oh, that's
she's
a good-looking
subjugating them only to to their looks. She doesn't care about their name.
They're just pieces
or
of
their
meat.
talent or their martial art practice.
Not true.
Cyril Gane, kickboxer from France. You just watched him fight. He's going to fight Derek Lewis.
Could not tell you what he looks like.
I
remember like
Brian Ortega, but he's beautiful. Everybody loves Brian Ortega.
Yeah.
He's got big blue eyes. He just shaved his head. He used to have really long hair.
Yeah.
He looked like a male model.
Yeah.
That's not my body type that I would like find attractive.
You like the wafy artist singer guy.
Yeah, I'm like the mopey like
That's why I was never convinced that like when I'm like when she's like, "Oh yeah, I like you." And I'm like, I'm nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's why
why it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because what I'm attracted to is not good for me.
Yeah.
The wifey puss that fucking is gonna fuck every girl on tour. That's 14 years old and under.
I think everyone has that where it's like, you have that like
not the last part, right?
No. Like you have this like sort of idea of what you think other people find attractive, and you're like, oh, that's attractive.
Yeah.
So if I don't look like that, then I'm not attractive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like there are people that find like you attractive, there are people find me attractive, people find you attractive. There's all types. But we're not. But to us, it's like it's weird because it's like, I mean, I'm not the hottest guy.
No, not at all.
Thank you.
Not even a little bit.
Hey, Pat.
Honestly, Manny.
Thank you for putting me in my place.
Yeah. Whoa. When you walked in here, I was like, what the fuck's going on with his hair?
Yeah. I only got one vote in Cutie Pie. So guys, that's weighing on me.
And it was fucking Ian.
It's weighing on me. It's weighing on me is what I'm saying. But no, it's good to know that like our like opinion of what's attractive isn't the objective opinion as to what's attractive.
And that's what I appreciated about OnlyFans. Is the fact that like you can be any body type, and like literally so then new lanes can be formed, and like so something damaging, like how people always talk about pornography as being damaging,
and
stuff like that. It can be, but it can be. But in the sense that their argument was always that is an unreasonable body type to show.
Yeah,
that's not really a real life scenario. OnlyFans gives the opportunity to have real life people having real life scenarios and make money off of it, like even better money than some porn stars, because of the like they get a cut.
Agents, they don't they don't have to disperse it.
Even with porn stars,
people
it's better.
get to fucking get their like they get to find their specific preference in the safety of their own home, and not have to deal with like prostitutes or anything like that, or know more of what they want. It's just, to me, it is more sexually forward to have an OnlyFans type of world than to definitely what we had before with like where there's like porn studios that like had the weird like confidence of Hollywood. But like there's not as much, there's no production, there's no anything like that. Like these are people that are showing. It's weird because it's almost like podcasting. It's weird that it has that creative like element of it, of that, where people have like most female comedians, like not, I don't think most of them, I guess, I don't know, like some of them have that option. Like I was saying about MMA fighters, they have that option of like, if you're not making enough doing comedy, you can make money doing this, as long as like you're okay with it.
Also, I think it's also like safer too for like, especially like a porn star, you know what I mean? That's probably like been through it, and that's gotten, like not like abused, but like kind of abused by like the system of like, being a sex
taken
worker.
Advantage of.
They can just go and do it from their room, and they know what goes into making like a porno or whatever, so they can do that kind of stuff, and it'll be all on their own. Like they don't have to worry about some weird dude with a camera or telling them to like, do a different like pose or something like that, because it's all them, you know what I mean? So I think I honestly I love the OnlyFans just because of like stuff like that,
really
and because
is,
of like, of course, the fucking
naked
sex
women,
stuff.
naked people having sex.
So is it like actual porn, like people?
Yeah, it's just like homemade porn.
Yeah,
like
yeah, for the most part.
But so why are they getting rid of it?
That's the thing. I have no idea why. There's no one's come out and said a reason why, like that is like tangible or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Yeah,
because it doesn't make sense.
It seems like it just came out of nowhere.
It's a good like what Pat said of like, oh, maybe this will get people to go back to work. But
yeah.
I mean, that's
but
a
there's so
long
many
shot.
other OnlyFans out there that you could just go to one of those.
Yeah.
So I put in what content is being banned and why. I guess this is it. Take it easy.
Careful.
Take it
Careful
easy.
there.
What content is being banned and why? OnlyFans has. Oh God.
I know it's the worst.
Damn, that was like 8 ads at once. That was insane.
Has announced that it will be banning pornography in a shock decision that could fundamentally change the platform. You mean shut it down? Its statement that it will no longer be allowing sexually explicit content led to a number of questions, including what exactly OnlyFans offers that isn't sexually explicit.
Yeah.
That's so funny because there is not sexual. There's like a section of OnlyFans that's not like sex stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But why not do like OnlyFans triple X?
That's
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if it, I just don't understand the.
They might be doing something. Maybe like the OnlyFans people are trying to start a different thing, so it's not OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And they're just like, okay, so we're just gonna take this part of OnlyFans. Like
Yeah.
the OnlyFans umbrella is gonna be like
Right.
be like, I don't know, smut.com or whatever, and that they're gonna, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
shall see.
To me, it doesn't seem like it's not like it's just like I don't understand what else you would be besides what you've always been.
Yeah.
Like I could understand expanding, like making it more, but
yeah.
I don't know.
It might, I mean, hey, and this might be a thing where like, a couple months after it happens, it's like, oh no, this was the best thing that they could have done.
Yeah.
This is the worst idea. This was the best idea. Could be anything. Yeah. But yeah, I think that I don't know. I don't think it'll necessarily end the whole thing, because you can still have other content on there, but
yeah,
it's not going to. It's just going to turn into like a kind of a, like, I think
they're just going to pivot. Like they're going to find, like you guys said, another avenue. And then OnlyFans platform loses all of that traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is the most Pat George story that I've ever heard of in my life.
Oh boy. Man
charged in smashing of parakeet, $50,000 bond, ordered no contact with pets. This is a story that I've had saved since before the hiatus.
When did this happen?
Live. This was this story was written. Hold on, you would think it would be right here.
Yeah.
May 27th.
Okay.
So at the time it was up to date.
Yeah.
This was, but this is Allen Park, Michigan. The man charged with smashing and stomping a parakeet inside an Allen Park pet store was given a $50,000 bond and has to give up his own pets as a condition of his bond.
Well, yeah.
The video, which I won't play right now unless you want to watch it.
I don't know.
The video of the irate man who smashed and then stomped on
in his own home. Like I don't understand.
No, it's
like
in a store. It was in a pet store.
Yeah. Well, this is. I'm thinking. This is a typo. You gotta love journalism, guys. Michigan,
especially Fox too.
But this is the video of the irate man who smashed and then stomped the video is disturbing. Like, what did he smash and stomp the video? But we're watching it. Do you mean do you mean the parakeet, Michigan?
What is smashing with the hand and then it's and
like,
then he
think,
stomped on it?
Like, probably like fuck you, fuck your fucking parakeet. Like. Right?
What did that parakeet say?
I know.
What was that parakeet wearing? Was it asking for it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it now.
Oh, good.
What is happening?
This is a cool ad.
What is this? This isn't a parakeet.
These doesn't look that much better.
Strong guys or something? Oh my god! Oh my god! What do you do?
Whoa! I thought it was a cat nest. Look at that. Hold on. I'll go full screen. Go on now.
That was so intense.
Hey, Michigan.
Come on. Oh my
what
God.
the fuck is happening right
now?
This. Everybody else seeing this? Okay. Hey, this. Here. I'm about to smash and stomp this fucking computer.
Wow.
Okay. So I guess I'll refresh it.
And
the
computer's like, you know what? I don't think you need to see this.
Thank you.
This is too graphic.
Yeah, cool. Another ad.
Well, at least this isn't strong, guys.
What's going on here?
Pictures. There's an old man. Is that John McCain?
It kind of look. What was the other guy? Warren Buffett.
50?
Isn't that Warren Buffett? Is he 50?
I don't know. I didn't understand that ad.
Ugh. And he stays there. And now,
I just don't understand
yeah,
as an employee, like how do you respond to this?
I just like get the fuck
I also
out.
like that the next thing is I'm
kitty
sure
cat.
this is a story, but like
yeah, I'm not playing the audio of it, but the guy's like, I don't know, fucking know.
It's like they just fucking smashed it and stomped it. I didn't know.
So and the guy looks
Did he ask like, can I see it?
Yeah,
like why
what
was
is
it just
there-
on the counter?
What is the context behind?
So Ali Shahad 22.
I don't want to say country of origin.
Yeah, 22 was charged with smashing. Was he charged with smashing the parakeet? Because that's a cool ass charge.
Just smashing it, not
Can
stomping
you imagine
it,
going to
or
prison?
killing it? Like kill.
Yeah.
I guess that's you have to say smash because it'd be like, why are you going to jail because you killed a
Because you
parakeet?
euthanized a
But
parakeet.
right. But so you have to say smashed because it's like
He didn't even break the
egregious.
glass
Yeah.
counter though. It's a glass counter.
That's why he had to stomp on it.
yeah.
But
But that's what I'm saying. It's like it wasn't even.
why would you do that?
He was smashing the parakeet inside the box while the critter pet shop because wait.
I'm
Man.
sorry.
Hey,
Hold on
GDP's
a
back.
second. Charged with smashing the parakeet inside the box while at critter pet shop because there's no like punctuation or anything like that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't there be while at critter comma because he wanted a refund of $30.
Why? Was it
The-
a defective parakeet?
The store refused.
He's
to
like, this was
refund.
all smashed.
Oh, get this. I think we have a no, maybe you're on the right track.
He tells
No, you're on the right track. He's like, the store refused to refund because the bird had a broken wing while in Shahad's care.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm returning
And-
this bird. It's broken. And they're like, no, it's not broken. He's like, no.
Oh yeah.
Boom, it is.
You want a broken bird?
And pet stores will not take animals back
Yeah.
because my sister, when we were little, she got like 5 guinea pigs, and it got to the point that it was so stressful, like it was noisy, smelly, like chaos. So my parents tried to return them, and they're like, "Oh no!"
How many years after?
Not. I would say maybe
Oh, it was a couple
months. Months.
It'd be funny. It was like 6 years later.
No.
Like, yeah.
But, it
We
was,
bought
but
this here
that's
6
why
years
they were
ago.
like, you know,
We're
like
tired of this.
you know us because we didn't get all 5 at once.
Right.
It was like, I don't know what my family was thinking, but they're like, let's just keep getting more. And then it got to the point where it was like, this is a nightmare. And like, can you
A guinea pig really? Is
Yeah.
it really that hard?
it is. They are
yeah.
so loud.
No, I know. We used to have, but that's what I'm saying. It wasn't really that hard to take care of. It did get smelly.
Yeah,
I would say
well,
that.
because they had a 8-year-old be in charge of 5
Oh,
guinea pigs.
yeah.
That's nice. And
5?
and
Okay,
I had
one
to
is
share
a lot
room with
easier
her.
to manage than
yeah.
5.
No. It was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare.
At some point, that's the pet store's fault, though, to keep giving you guys guinea pigs. So they
That's
should
true.
know, like,
they're
they're like, these guys bought 3 guinea pigs already.
These
yeah.
guys
don't
suck
know.
at guinea pig.
Yeah, either they're all dying or
Yeah.
they're starting some weird farm.
So pet stores are like, no, you can't.
So on Thursday, the bird smasher was ordered to be held on a $50,000 bond, which he can pay 10% to bond out. His attorney argued that he was a bird lover, but Judge Rich Page wasn't having that. Quote, he's a bird killer,
Yeah.
allegedly. I don't want him around any birds while this is pending. Any pets, Page said.
That's like a murderer saying, "No, I love people, dude."
Yeah, what are you talking
about?
Bro, I love cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Why would I kill him?
Yeah, sure, I killed this specific one, but I
Yeah.
generally love
Oh,
people.
this one was a bitch.
It was broken.
This one had a broken wing. Page made the order of no contact with pets or of his. Wait, hold on. Page made the order of no contact with pets part of his bond condition, which means the bird smasher has to give up his 2 birds at home. He has 2 birds. Now, I will say, if he has 2 live birds, he probably likes him a little. He just didn't like that bird.
Yeah, it does sound like a bird lover.
Right. I mean, what are the
But
state
why
of
was
those two?
it? Why did it have a broken wing?
And when did you tell him that you're going to take his birds? Before or after he was in custody? Because he might have been like, no.
Yeah, that's how you know he really loves them.
He loves taking my birds.
You ever love something so much you want to kill it?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Thanks, Manny.
Quote, you can't keep them, and I'm gonna want proof that you turn them over someplace safe, Page said. And he said you didn't say alive. Bam. Then the judge ordered him to undergo anger management and a psychological evaluation. His attorney, Sheldon Miller, said the bird smasher lost control of and is beside himself. By the way, he didn't like rush out. He wasn't like emotional. He
stood there.
He like squared up to the guy like, you're next, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel bad for that
Stand on the counter.
That employee got a job.
I bet he did one of these. He did the staggered blink. This is how you know a person's like
insane.
Like they do this one. They go.
Oh yeah.
They don't blink at the same time. That's.
Oh yeah.
And they're angry. You just.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, as an employee, like how would you respond? Like, you have to kick the guy out of the store, but you don't want to get close to him because he's clearly like unstable.
I would say I'm calling the police.
Yeah. It's like, you have to leave now, man.
Yeah.
You can't be here. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what to do here, but I'm pretty sure you can't be here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you need to leave.
That's exactly what you were saying. I know exactly. That's exactly what you were saying.
Like, if I was that employee, that's
and I would have the nervous laughter. I would laugh.
Oh yeah.
Like, you need to leave.
It's like, I know it looks like I'm taking this a lot better than you thought I would.
I'm dying right now.
I know.
This is literally my default reaction.
I know I'm probably not reacting exactly how you thought I would when you did that, but I'm still feeling what you think I'm feeling.
Maybe that is the response. You make them more scared.
Yes,
because you don't react the way you want them to.
That guy was like, oh shit, oh fuck, this guy's you out crazy them.
The guy in the counter was like, hey, and was like, but like also stopped, was like, wait, what do I do? He just fucking killed a bird. Smashed it and then stomped it.
That's crazy. Is there any pounders?
No, but that is going up on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So
that video.
Yeah. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans of just that video.
That's insane.
That and the guy from Walmart. But I don't understand why. But I identify. I don't identify as that guy. I don't think I would ever do
as the guy that smashes.
I don't think I would ever do that, but I totally understand what he feels.
What would it take for you to smash? Because this guy clearly he had a reason to do this. It wasn't a good one.
No,
that's
the thing is, what's a good reason to act like that? That's my point.
I would say if the bird
had a broken wing,
it's a parakeet. So those are birds that like they say
talk?
stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they say stuff?
I honestly don't
I think
know.
they do, but it's like fast, so you can't really understand it that well.
Fucking kill me.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it was, but what if it was saying something like a slur, or like it was saying something like really bad, and you're like, I can't keep this bird anymore, and this pet store doesn't take it back, and it wasn't like it won't fly away.
Okay, so depending
wing is broken.
I don't think those talk.
Okay, yeah. So depending on parakeet, you could that's 5 to 8 years lifespan, 20 to 30 years for a monk parakeet, or just a plain parakeet, which I'm assuming it is 15 years. 15 so yeah, that's pretty.
Do they
egregious.
talk though? They talk, right? You know what's funny is we used to have parakeets, and I don't remember. Like I know that we had a parrot as well, and he said his name.
So, look like what? Why can they talk? Let's see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we had 2 parakeets, and I remember we had the parrot too, and we had their cages like close to each other, and we didn't know that wasn't a thing that you're allowed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the parrot ended up killing the one parakeet, and the other one, because they were like lovebirds too. It's like they were like, you know, they were we got them together or whatever.
Yeah,
It was like a boy and a girl. So the parrot killed the one, and it bit out the eye of the other one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and we didn't know at first because it all happened at the same time. It all happened in like one night. Like one night we came down and we like took over
But they
off the
weren't in
cover.
the same.
No, they were in 2 cages, but the cages were right next to each other.
Yeah, and the parrot was still able to do.
Yeah, dude.
Cow.
Yeah, it ended up, the other parakeet ended up dying because I mean we couldn't. What we were gonna do? We didn't know. Like you know, we take it to a vet. They're gonna be like, yeah, you have to put it down. You can't.
Yeah.
So we were just like, hey, I guess we're just waiting this out, and it eventually died, and we just had this fucking murderous parrot.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'd be so scared of that parrot.
We always like had the cover on it. We would only take the cover off occasionally.
Forever sleep.
Dude, I remember that parrot was such a fucking dickhead. Oh my god. I mean, he fucking killed 2 parakeets. And like anytime you would
and
open,
he didn't even do any time like this dickhead.
Yeah, he didn't have a 50K bond or whatever. Dude, anytime you would open the cage to like feed it or whatever, he would try and like fly out, or he would like bite at your fingers.
Yeah.
And he would always like draw blood too anytime he bit, because that's how hard. I hate it. I wanted that parrot to die. So I would have. If I was that guy,
he relates.
I honestly, I understand that if he was dealing with that bullshit that we had to deal with.
So parakeets are able to talk using words they've heard. So this may be some backstory, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't broken wing. Maybe it was. Well, maybe it was broken wing with like, call me that word one more fucking time. It was just like, okay. It was just like a backhand.
You
like,
have to, in order for a bird to mimic a word, you have to say it a lot.
But this is what I'm thinking is like, if
or
you
phrase,
like,
whatever.
if you're not happy with a bird, like it's a $30 bird.
Yeah.
I know money's tight for a lot of people, and for me, a $30 bird is like, for me, $30 is a lot.
Yeah.
Not the most, but it's a lot. It's quite a bit. But I think if I got a bird and I was like, this bird's racist, or this bird is a dickhead,
Yeah,
or this bird sucks, or is not getting along with the other birds, and
this
I
bird's a
love birds.
murderer.
I love birds.
I'm a bird lover.
All right. Ever heard of birds?
Parrots?
Bird Liddell?
Bird Liddell.
Connor McClucker? I would just let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's what we ended up doing with that parrot. My mom just got so mad one day.
Think that would come back and kill you?
So it did. That's what the big thing was. So we had to take it out like into like a park somewhere, and just like, you know, just let it out and just run away.
Needless to say, this bird has drawn blood in your house. It drew first blood.
It killed in our house.
And you were still not willing to smash it on the table and stomp on it.
No, because we still had our it was so crazy.
Fuse.
We were living with this murderous parrot for at least like another year after it like killed these parakeets, because we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We're just like, do you put down birds? Is that like a thing? Finally my mom was just like, we're just gonna let it go. We're just gonna take it somewhere and we're just gonna let it go, and it could die and or terrorize something. We don't give a shit. This bird is the worst thing ever. It's literally Satan.
So yeah, I think that's the key is no matter what, even though like you're not going to get your money back.
Yeah.
No.
You're like, especially like, I don't. This guy lost it. For sure.
He was on his last leg.
But there was something before. This wasn't it.
Yeah.
So either it was hearing some crazy words in this fucking pet store.
Maybe the pet.
And the guy was like coming back and like, dude,
something.
give me my fucking $30. This is nothing but R words. Hard R's at the end and hard R's at the beginning. And honestly, my son is disabled. Disabled. And I can't have a bird.
He's got a
squawking retard in my house. Okay. He's got a disability, and I have a disability as well. We're very sensitive about it. I don't know if you can tell. I can't say the word disability.
We're being terrorized by this bird.
Fucking bully.
I understand.
I fucking hate this bird.
I understand what it's like to be terrorized by a bird.
You're right, exactly.
You know what?
This guy was getting cyberbullied by a bird, so he fucking took it back to the pet store. The pet store said, "It's your problem
this
now,
bird
buddy."
was tweeting too many things at it.
See that? Manny.
Thank you, Dom, for giving that the correct response.
Giving him absolutely nothing. So, this call, I wanted to do something. So, as everybody knows from the before times, on GDPLive, we do have the call-in feature.
Yeah,
as a problem. But I never thought of something that I was able to do going forward. I can call out.
Ooh.
Who we calling?
We're gonna call my mom.
I was gonna say you're gonna prank call.
I'm gonna prank call my mom.
Ooh, nice. Let's prank call your mom.
So I don't know if she'll answer.
Do you want
That is loud.
We can't talk.
Is that
right?
loud? Do you
Is
think?
that the thing? We can't talk.
Yeah, you
It's
can
loud
talk.
in my
You're gonna
ears.
set it up.
There we go.
Hi, we're here to
Hey, what up?
talk to you about your
motherfucker?
car warranty.
Well, I don't know if she'll pick up actually, because
Yeah, because she doesn't know the number.
doesn't matter.
Call me. I'll pick up.
You think so?
Hello, you've reached Judy's
Uh-oh.
phone.
Judy's phone.
Judy's phone. All right, so she didn't pick up.
Like it's got its own personality.
Yeah.
This is Judy's phone. She likes taking calls at midnight.
We'll see if she calls back. But
Is that the only
Try
number
not.
you have?
no, I have other numbers.
That'd be so adorable if that was it. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna call out this.
Do you have anybody you want to call?
Someone who would pick up. There's a few, but
I don't know anybody
think,
that would pick up from a number they don't know.
Yeah, pick up from a
I
number.
know, I don't want to leave. I want to leave a message, but I also don't want to like obviously
Call
broadcast.
John.
Oh yeah.
Do you know John's number? I have it in my
No,
phone.
I don't think offhand.
I can look it up real quick.
Just say it out loud.
Do you want me to just say his fucking phone number? Let's see. John Handsome.
Oh, is he under handsome?
Yeah, there's his number right there. I don't know if you can see it. Also, don't look too hard at that picture. That's his.
Uh-oh. What's the picture?
It was John. It was a game that we played during like when.
Oh, it's a game.
Well, yeah, it was like when, you know that game Quiplash. So it was like in that like group of games that game comes in, and I forget what it was, but it was this thing you had to design a shirt, and John just made the most racist shirt like ever, and I thought it was honestly the most fun I ever had playing like that kind of game.
Yeah, John does kind of seem like.
Actually, it was Charles's for
That makes
John.
sense,
That's
yeah.
why it says what it says.
Hello, you've reached John Montel.
Oh, come on, damn it!
You should leave a message still.
Does he say his number?
I don't know. We'll talk over.
By
it.
the way, that's too. I do not have a personalized voicemail.
Yeah,
I don't
mine's is
either.
Just the automated.
That's
Am I
true.
the
That's
only person?
two.
That's two.
Wow.
And I don't think. But see, my mom would be the kind of person.
That's
that
what
would
we
say,
do now. Is nobody's gonna answer because they don't know the
Yeah,
number.
let me actually. Yeah.
So now let's see how many people have personal recorded
Yeah, this is
greetings.
actually more of a fun game.
Yeah. All right.
And if they do answer, you're like, no, can you actually
Wait,
hang
hang
up
up.
and let it go to voicemail?
Why'd you fucking answer? Who else could we call?
I'm trying to think of like comics.
Yeah.
I feel like comics.
Nate
would be...
Marshall definitely would not answer.
What about Lemaire?
Oh yeah, let me call him there.
Yeah, let's try Lemaire.
I don't know why.
I don't know
after
his-
saying Nate, I thought Lemaire.
Yeah, you're
was
racist.
two
You
black
just said it.
guys.
Black guy, another black guy, whatever.
Or we should call Kirk next, and then Alan.
None of them will pick up. Hold on. I should give Lemaire's number.
Hey, and
Yeah.
if you're
Actually, would be
listening, fucking call in.
Yeah, honestly, call in. It's what is the number?
Couldn't tell you.
Your call has been
Oh wow, that's
Straight to
not
it.
even.
Straight to
It
it.
didn't even ring.
It did
Straight
not
to
even
it.
ring. Should I try that one again?
Yeah,
Let me try that one again.
but it's not. It's automated.
It
He
is
doesn't have a
automated, yeah, he
does
personalized
not-
message.
So that was this one, right? I'll see if I can. Can I mute it? Maybe. I hope it. I don't want to broadcast his number all over
Yeah.
the place. I mean, I do.
Is it Lemaire calling now, or
Yeah.
It's still,
Your call has been
Wow.
is it
may
ringing
be
and
off.
it's not like maybe they're together and they're like hey baby, turn your phone off.
Call Youngblood.
Yeah, call Youngblood.
Was he watching? He's
Siri,
gonna
call
know.
Youngblood.
I don't know. Yeah. Got to go to his number. This might be this. I see. This is a segment that's not.
It's not tried and true yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
People need to save this number.
this is still the groundworks for
Right.
for what
number
could
being
be a better bit.
717-559-2971.
I thought
Put
you
it
were
in
gi-
your phone.
I thought you were giving out Youngblood's number. I was like, what are you doing? Then I
Also,
realized.
what's the Youngblood's number?
not complete your call. Please try again.
Well, that was a different.
That just right away. No.
Yeah, but that was a different automated voicemail. I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Let me just hold on.
Interesting.
Let me
Did
just,
Youngblood
I'm
get
gonna
a
just-
girl to do his outgoing message?
Hold on. Let me text my mom and just tell her, answer your phone. Fool. I'll let that sink in.
Okay.
And then I'll try her again.
Are you gonna try anyone else in the meantime?
No. Well, unless just say numbers out. I wish
right.
I
3.
Okay. 3. And then
17.
Ooh, I like that because nobody's writing that down.
Right.
You got a number?
69.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
She still hasn't texted back.
Wow, what a bitch.
What
I'm
a
sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I was thinking it.
Hey.
So you watched Suicide Squad?
I did. The good one, not the bad one. I did also watch the bad one, but not recently.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
That one's really bad. It's like,
oh no, we did see that actually, didn't we? I don't remember.
Is that the one where Joker has neck tattoos and shit?
yeah, he's like a mob boss kind of.
If I watched it, I definitely texted through it.
So that movie was kind of like the Justice League before the Snyder Cut, where it was like it's not really the version that the director actually did. It's like Warner Brothers is like chopped down and like screwed up version of it. So it's like it doesn't make a lot of sense because of that, because there's like they'll do this thing in that movie where there'll be a scene going and then like the transition will happen like after, like it's just in a weird spot or whatever, and you're like, wait, why did that go to here? Like what is happening? And like the music didn't really go with anything. It was
so it was the editing that just
that movie was like, but that movie is an Oscar-winning movie. So
is it really?
Yeah, it won an Oscar for like best like costume or something like that, or like soundtrack. I don't. It was like one of those things. But it's an Oscar-winning movie. So it was some dumb thing like that. But that's one thing that Suicide Squad has over this Suicide Squad for now, at least.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like I said, even with that, there's a new John Cena movie coming out to Hulu.
Oh yeah,
like that looks really funny.
Vacation Friends.
Vacation. It's him and Lil Rel.
Lil Rel,
the guy from Get Out. The funny part of Get Out.
He was the TSA guy.
Oh yes.
Hilarious. So he's that like I really legitimately feel like I thought John Cena. I thought the only thing he was doing was like Suicide Squad or whatever.
No, he does a lot.
Like,
he's done a lot of stuff.
But like he's actually not just. But it's not just the like obviously Blockers or whatever. But then that's the one where I heard everybody thought was like, oh, this is actually good.
He's funny in this.
He's funny now. Yeah.
But in Trainwreck, it was the same thing.
Right.
He was funny, and he was like one of the funniest things in that movie too. So he's really good at playing like a funny like character. The Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad, he's getting his own like TV series.
Oh really?
Oh
yeah,
really?
Yeah. It's gonna be an HBO Max like original series, like 6 episodes or something like that. And that's coming out in like January. I think they already finished filming it and everything. So
yeah. All right. So I got a hold of Mom, so I'm gonna call her again.
Okay, call Mom. Siri, call Mom.
Siri, call
Why
Mom.
are you moving the?
So nobody can see her number.
Oh, does it show up?
You know how cameras,
Hello?
like, if you point, hey, Mom.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm just cooking myself a turkey burger.
Ooh, yummy.
A turkey burger. What are you gonna what are you gonna have on it?
Turkey?
Nothing. Probably just mayonnaise.
That's my mom.
Stop. Maybe I'd cook it on and cook an egg and put an egg on it and eat that.
See, there you go. Yeah, church it up a little bit. Treat yourself. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
It's Saturday. Oh, by the way, can you tell Patches I said hi?
Patches. Patrick said hi. She's laying here on the floor in the kitchen, showing me her belly.
Now, can I ask who was named first, Pat or Patches?
Pat was named first.
That's Manny, by the way.
Hi, I'm Manny.
Hi, Manny. I hear you a lot on the GDP.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And she's a big wrestling fan too.
Oh, nice. We love that.
Dom's here as well.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Good.
We're good. We're wondering, are you still going to keep your OnlyFans?
My OnlyFans? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Have you heard that OnlyFans is not going to allow sexually explicit content anymore?
What's OnlyFans?
It's a website. This is adorable. My mom got scammed once because she clicked on a link by accident.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, you got bad videos, right, Ma?
And it ended up being porn. She's like, I had no idea what that was. I don't think I subscribed to anything.
Hopefully not.
Even Dom's level of ignorance of OnlyFans is like does not even, it pales in comparison to my mom's.
Yeah.
She has no idea. She's thinking fans.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
right now is like
yeah,
fans.
Yeah.
I thought,
It's a
what do you
store.
mean only fan? I have more than one fan.
I have an AC.
You do. You have many
I have
fans,
central
Bob.
heat and air. Thank you very much. OnlyFans is like a website, kind of like a paid service where people can subscribe so that and a lot of people were using it to show themselves having sex with each other or other willing participants
for money. They do it
for money.
money.
Yeah, it's for money. You subscribe.
I don't even have sex for free. I'm sorry.
Hey, me neither.
Many wishes, you know.
Yeah. As much as I like to have sex for free,
Basically,
I always have to pay.
Basically, that's what we're here for to introduce you and Manny because, I mean.
Yeah, there you go.
Manny's been to Florida before.
I'm single.
You could call him Poppy.
Yeah, I can call him Poppy.
Me and Pat already play ball in the backyard.
Single and ready to mingle.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. What did you what did you do today?
What did I do today? Not too much. I paid some bills. Well,
Ugh.
and Walter's here, so
Hi, Walter.
Hi, Walter.
Against my better judgment, I watched a whole shit ton of YouTube videos. God.
Anything of Baby Mermaid?
Oh, Walter Wednesday.
Yeah,
Walter Wednesday. Yeah. We just informed Manny of the Walter Wednesday.
Yeah,
Last night.
Walter Wednesday.
Yeah, what were we
Walter's
talking
my weekend date. He's my buddy on the weekends. He doesn't want me to be lonely, so he comes and spends the weekend with me.
What do you guys
That's a lot
watch
of
on
pressure.
YouTube?
I don't know. He keeps switching it around. 7-year-olds have the
Uh,
attention span of a gnat.
There was
I
one
know.
He
guy.
watches Unspeakable. We watch Unspeakable.
Interesting. I know because I have a lot of god kids and they watch Roblox. They're really into watching those Roblox videos on YouTube. It's like a game that all the kids play, I guess.
Is that the thing I've been seeing with everybody doing the milk cartons? Is that Roblox?
I have no idea.
But
That's
is
not-
that nuts?
Mom, I'm going to send you
Well,
some
that's-
videos that are not pornography. So you can click on them.
Thank you.
But they are. I'll send you some videos that I want. There's a challenge, a new internet challenge. I want you to try.
Oh God.
But no, I remember when we were down and I was watching YouTube with Walter. It was this one fucking guy that it was a loop of this fucking guy singing. The song "Wouldn't It Be Nice"?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it be nice? That song.
Mhm.
But but he's singing some fucking song about what's the fucking game?
Among Us?
Among Us, yeah. He's playing Among Us.
Yeah,
and
Among Us. Yeah.
and he's just singing the song over, and I'm like, I get it. Why people drown their kids because you're like,
There's
I tried from back in the day. There's a song that's a whole song that's
Yeah.
that song that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
singing. You want to hear that song?
Yeah.
He's like, no, and I'm just like, okay.
This one's better.
he watches one guy that plays video games. Among Us. He plays that game Among Us,
Yeah.
and I can't stand him. He's so obnoxious. He repeats himself.
That's the guy I think I'm thinking,
Yeah.
and he's the guy that
Laser
YouTube.
somebody.
It's-
Oh yeah.
it's
Most
YouTube.
of those
Somebody.
like streamers, those Twitch streamers, they're kind of annoying, but I feel like they have to kind of be like that just to
Yeah.
They
you
have
know-
to get their attention because they have to be like, this is the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I-
Don't come to
'cause
GDP. For that.
I watch some. I'm a fan of video games and stuff. I watch a few Twitch streamers,
See,
but
Manny?
even
See, Manny will get along with Walter too.
but even I sometimes I'm like, oh, this guy's so obnoxious. I just
Yeah,
like the game that he's playing.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the person.
The
But,
commentary.
I don't understand any of the games that they play. I don't know why they switch all the screens all the time.
Yeah.
That laser guy I can't stand. There's a guy named Preston. I like him. He's okay.
Yeah, some of them are
Unspeakable
cool.
is the one that does challenges. You want to say hi to Uncle Pat? Come here. Come here.
Well, you got to let him know he's on a podcast.
Hi.
Legally.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, that's it.
That was it.
Hi and
Hey.
bye.
All right.
He's got
What are you
YouTube videos to watch.
I had all
What are
these.
you watching on YouTube? Come here.
I had everything queued up for him.
Huh?
I said I had everything queued up for him. I had a burp. I had farts.
No, he's watching Fresh.
Ooh,
Whoever Fresh is.
I don't know who that is.
So fresh and so clean.
Oh, it's a Fortnite player.
Fortnite.
Mm.
Fortnite's still big with kids. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they
Fortnite
moved past
and
it.
Minecraft.
Yeah, I know Minecraft is
Oh,
still
yeah,
really
yeah.
big.
Is that okay?
Walter got a Walter got a book the other day at the store with his mother. It's called Walter the Farting Dog.
What's it about? No spoilers. No spoilers. Is it a pop-up book?
No, it's not a pop-up book, but it has a really cool picture of the dog farting and blowing somebody's hat off.
So
sounds pretty cool.
That sounds like a cool
You
dog.
can see where Pat gets it.
Yeah.
He was supposed to bring it over so we could read it, but we forgot it.
I have the audiobook here.
Yeah.
There's the audiobook right here.
We were in a hurry to get out of the house. It was a little bit noisy over there. So.
It's pretty noisy here too.
It's a lot of farting.
Lots of farting.
As long as it's not real farting, that's okay.
That's all real, Pat. Those are his.
Those were my banked farts. Yeah, those are real farts. Also, you like
saved them.
You like Joe Pesci, right?
Oh yeah, I like Joe Pesci.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Joe, fuck him. I like it when he goes, okay.
I still haven't seen The Irishman.
Really?
What? Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm literally, because you just said the word, I'm gonna have to watch it within 24 hours.
I should watch it.
Maybe
I'll watch it. I can't tonight. SummerSlam's
Mom,
tonight.
you say, I get this. This is a perfect
Mom
plan.
will fall asleep in 10 minutes.
Yeah, this
it's like a 4-hour movie. No, it's a 4-hour movie. You won't laugh.
3.5 hours. It's The Irishman. Watch it like a series.
It's
great.
on Netflix.
But
what is it?
The Irishman.
The Irishman. Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's
I
perfectly.
Netflix.
It's perfect for Walter.
No.
What's wrong?
Don't watch it.
What do they do?
Even with the name, it doesn't sound like it's good.
Well, if I can stay up later than Walter can, then I'll watch it tonight.
Okay.
Well, is there any big plans that you guys have for the weekend, or for tonight at least?
No.
All right. Well,
just hanging out.
Me and Walter? No, we're just hanging out. He doesn't, he's watching YouTube and staying out of my hair. I don't know what else I'm going to do tonight.
Great.
I thought we were going to have craft day with his mother, but I didn't hear from her, so I guess we're not. She's got to work tomorrow, so.
We just read a story that I think you'd be very interested in, and I wanted to get your opinion on real quick before we let you go.
Okay.
Okay. There is a man that bought a bird. We all know my mom loves birds.
Why would anybody buy a bird? I don't even want one for free.
He took it home. Apparently it was an unsatisfactory bird, and this guy's a bird
broken.
lover.
It was defective.
It had a broken wing, much like Johnny Cage.
Oh.
Johnny Cash, right? Then he had a broken wing. He took it back to the pet store, wanted a $30 refund.
Did he pay $30 for the bird?
Well, so you would want your money back, right?
It would be funny if he paid $10 for the bird.
And he's like, I want $30 back.
$30 back.
I improved this bird. Make some upgrades.
This bird increased in value living with me.
So you would want your money back. If they decided not to give you your money back, would you then? This gentleman decided to pick up the bird, smash it on the counter, and then stomp on it on the ground. Would you do that?
No. Well, number one, I wouldn't touch it.
Well, the bird was in a box.
It was in a little box. It was in like a little carrying box.
Does that change your opinion?
No, you can't do that. You can't do that to the bird.
Yeah.
It's not the bird's fault. No.
It's not the bird's fault. No. You hate it. but we were trying to decide of like how we would react if we were in the store. What do you think you would you do or say? I know,
a worker?
I know for a fact you would do or say something.
Mom would definitely say something.
What like can you imagine, like just put yourself there. Imagine it was Walter even.
Yeah, no, that's the scenario.
What
if Walter did that? Just smashed the bird and then threw it on the ground and then stomped on it.
On Wednesday.
You'd have to apologize first.
Yeah.
What would you do? What would your reaction be?
What the hell are you doing?
I would just pretend like I didn't know him. I was like, whose kid is this?
What the fuck did this kid?
Somebody call the police. Where's this kid's parents?
We gotta get this menace off the streets.
Yeah, I think I would holler at the person for doing that and then promptly call the police.
So the guy was given $50,000 bail.
Oh my God!
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Is it really? I mean, it's
pretty cruel to do
quick.
to an animal.
It is cruel, but it's not. It's like, why would you just?
Do you think the bird?
That's murder.
There's no way they survived the smash.
No.
It might have.
Oh.
Yeah, it could, especially if he was in a carrier, he could have survived the smash, and then the stomping. That's cruel. That's cruelty.
Well, maybe the stomping was
That was
it was him putting it out of its misery.
He was doing
at that point.
But the misery he put it in.
It had put it in the misery.
Straight up put that bird in misery.
You think he should have used that as a defense in court? It's like, I was putting it out of its misery.
Yeah. and Mom, the judge, he was like his whatever defense, like, I got 2 birds at home, like I like
the judge
birds.
ordered to take those 2
they were
birds
like,
back.
No, take those 2 birds away from them.
He said he was a bird lover.
Yeah, bird lover. But he brought it back because it had a broken wing. So I was like, what the fuck did you do to the bird at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. It couldn't have had a broken wing when it left the store. They wouldn't have sold him a bird with a broken wing.
Yeah.
That would be something he would have noticed when he left the store.
Yeah.
So now he probably won't be allowed to have any birds at all.
No, I wouldn't assume.
One of those lists.
But I also don't think that you go to a pet store, and I don't think there's like a bird owner database.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there's breeders. I
Do you know
what I mean?
Like if I just go into whatever bumfuck pet store.
Yeah.
So in other words, if we sent you a bird, you're somewhere in between smashing it on the counter and taking it back for money.
Just letting it go.
Just
I don't understand why that's.
Open up the box in the backyard to say bye way.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye.
That's the best thing about birds is they literally can fly. So you just let them go.
I'll keep the bird feeder full of bird seed so that he can come and eat.
There you go.
He's not coming in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good. I like that.
That's a more humane way of getting rid of it.
that situation.
I think Lemaire called back. But yeah, so Mom, I appreciate you finally answering. You can save the number if you want, because I'm sure we'll be calling again because the show's back.
Is this the only time that you've called me? Is today?
Ever?
Yeah.
From that number.
From this number, yeah. But also, yes, kind of in general, yeah. But yeah, this
he doesn't call often. His wife calls.
But hey, look, it's a segment.
Yeah, did you get my text?
Yes, you started a podcast.
Yeah, and I sent you the link to it. Did you listen to it?
Oh, I didn't know it was on just then.
No, it's forever in your message.
Just click on it.
Now even Manny's laughing at me. Okay.
No, I think you're I don't want to say ignorance. That's the only word I can think of. It's just very adorable.
Watch your words there.
I know. I'm enjoying
your
hearing you.
Innocence.
Yes.
Innocence is better. Yeah.
Yeah, to say, I didn't know that the internet was only happening just then.
Yeah. It's very funny. It's very comical to me.
It's like a Canadian it's a Canadian level of passive aggressiveness.
Yeah. Because I'm always on the internet. I'm always doing all this stuff. So but to hear it from someone else it's very funny to me.
How do I turn on the internet?
From someone who doesn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Well, that was a link I sent you, so you just click it and it'll take you.
It's totally safe. It's just me and her fucking.
When do you have it besides when I missed it today?
So it's not out. Preview.
You're getting an exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
comes out tomorrow.
It technically is only right there for you, but it is forever.
Yeah.
Well, I will go and listen to it.
Good.
I will. Okay. It was nice to speak with you, Manny.
Yes, it was very nice speaking with you. You're a very cool mom.
I'm a cool mom.
Not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
I'm a clueless mom.
All moms are clueless.
It adds to your charm.
Ma, I love you, but
I'm gonna hang up on you now. Please,
bye, Ma. Love you.
this, okay.
Okay. Love you guys too.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Let's see. I think Lemaire tried to call back. Was that this one?
That's cool. You talk to your mom. I always just ignore mine.
Well, I figured
she's always like, Manny, you haven't talked to me in years. Are you okay?
There's like literally there's time. It's weird like how I figured like until I can actually figure out how to separate when I should. I'm having those manic episodes where I feel like I should be doing something creative.
Yeah.
And like having a day off. Like either one, I always feel like I look at the time and I go like, oh, she's probably doing something. But I'm like, hey, if I'm doing, I might just turn it into a bit.
Yeah.
And it'll be so much easier to keep in a rotation. And also, it's nice.
It's content,
and
too.
also she's funny. I get a lot of my humor from her.
She does seem like she's a very funny. She was laughing a lot, so that's good.
Yeah.
Right. So there, and that's a kind of thing of
And you
like,
could curse in front of your mom.
and I can
That's cool.
monetize. I want to
can't curse
monetize
in
my
front of
mom. You know what I mean?
For
Yeah.
Easter, when the kids got older, she would put the Easter basket would have condoms and cigarettes.
Oh, that's
and,
so
like,
cool.
packs of
Yeah.
cigarettes. So
Mine
she's-
would have. My mom would put like Bible verses and eggs. Not even candy.
She's one of those moms.
She honestly, she would kind of like it, kind of unofficially, and not literally, in any case, but unofficially, kind of adopt all the kids that didn't really like their moms.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Or
I've
their
always,
fa-
I
you know?
always
You love your
like,
mom, but you don't really like her. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
that kind of thing.
I wouldn't hang
Not
out
in a-
with her
yeah,
like
yeah.
just regularly, but that's my
Oh,
mom.
no,
I
yeah.
love her just because she's
Yeah.
family.
Like
and
when
she's
we-
raised me.
we go down, like it's kind of it was a tradition that every time my Aunt Chrissy would go down to visit, or any family from up north would come down to visit.
Mhm.
Actually, no, it's just Aunt Chrissy usually. They would have pina coladas.
Ooh.
So like that was the kind of thing of like, so now when we go down, Dom finds a like fucking bougie
Yeah, they
recipe.
just did like whatever.
Yeah.
I
She
don't
gets
know.
like limes and
But
fucking
I make,
pineapple
like,
and like
pina coladas from scratch, and
Oh,
they're like,
nice.
super good.
Nice.
so like that's the thing, like when we'll and we've
She's
always
fun to hang out with.
yeah, we've always like it's not like there's a weird thing where like she even kind of had an idea of when growing up, like of like, well, you're gonna be drinking, when you're a teenager anyway, and might as well like you do with your older brothers and their friends.
See, I
You know?
wish I had that. I would feel like less. I feel like I would feel like less like anxious doing like stuff like that. Even
Yeah.
now, like my mom is very
there's
like
a lot of
judgy.
shame in it, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
religion and stuff. There's a lot of shame. So then you have
And
this
culturally
guilt.
too. Like my mom,
Yeah.
she's Hispanic woman,
Yeah.
and they're very like it was very hard. Like I felt like I don't know. I like hearing stuff like that because
Yeah.
I did have friends like you growing up where I would go over to the house and be, oh man, what's
It's
going
relaxed.
on?
You
Yeah.
called them mom a lot of times.
Yeah. But like, but I, like I said, I love my mom and I'm glad
Yeah.
that she raised me the way she
Yeah.
did. I feel
Yeah.
like it turned out okay enough.
No.
Enough.
No,
okay,
no.
Pat, give me
No.
this one.
Nope. No. And it was Lemaire that called back. Let me see if I can give him a call before Manny starts lying some more.
Lying on my mom, lying about how much I
Are
love my mom.
You're gonna make dinner tonight, right?
No.
I am. Didn't he tell you?
Wait, is
We're
this
getting
calling?
SpaghettiOs with Cheerios.
it is calling.
Spaghetti. I want him to make spaghetti.
SpaghettiOs and Cheerios mixed
Yeah.
I
together.
didn't know that was the deal. I thought like when you said like, what do you want for dinner? Is like, what do you want me to make you for dinner? Like honestly, if you're like, what do you
But
want to
this is
make
a
for dinner?
meal,
I would have been like, let's order spaghetti.
Where do you order? I guess like a
Olive
pizza
Garden?
place. Yeah.
Oh yeah, pizza place.
What's the steak place? We got that refund. We use that. That's
from,
bound money.
from DoorDash.
Yeah.
They forget your
But then I
drinks.
had to turn around and spend another
Your call has
110
been
today.
forwarded
Come
to
on.
Why
an
wouldn't he
automated-
answer now?
Because it was.
It actually rang
there.
that time.
Yeah. So I think he accepted the call. Or charges.
Something.
Maybe he wants a voicemail. I'm not giving it to him.
We should leave him a voicemail.
You want to?
It's
Well,
like-
let me try.
It's
one
like
more.
answer your phone, dude.
How was the call
Answer
quality?
your
Non-existent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to Outback. We'll get a couple steaks like Manny. Manny got one that was burnt on the outside and like bloody on the
It
inside.
was raw, basically, on the inside. But I like my steaks like pretty like
Me
rare
too.
anyway.
Me too.
I was just like, damn, what if I didn't eat steaks like this?
he. I don't know why I said he. That has happened. I would say out of if we've ordered it 5 times,
Yeah.
2 times has been so rare that I had to put it in the oven.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I've only gotten a steak once that was the way I wanted it.
Yeah.
Like at a restaurant or
Mhm.
something. It's insane. Especially a steak
Your call
house.
has been-
Yeah.
This is your thing. Like how are you not good at doing the
Yeah.
thing that I came here for?
Yeah.
8-8? Heard it.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Answer your phone.
Answer your phone, dude.
We want to talk to you.
You
And
called the number back.
It's GDP.
yeah, you're on
dumbass.
GDPLive with us.
We were closing out the show strong with a GDP regular that is loved by all.
Yeah,
So-
which is you.
Idiot.
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't. It might work. It might not. I may have broadcasted his number just by accident. I hit mute.
That's,
but,
I heard
you know,
88. That's all I heard.
That's his number.
Damn, how do you get 88?
Yeah. You know, Lemaire, he's cutting edge on a lot of like all the new things. You know,
I get it, man. That guy, I wish he was like that when he was helping produce our podcast.
Dude, there is a level of I'm figuring it out. A lot of it, I think, was just literally just not doing it.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's like that, and also it's not as accessible from your phone.
Yeah,
but you're convinced that it is, and every platform is like you can do it from your phone. It's like not anything you want to do. But he's not going to answer. He's not going to call back. He hates us all. But this has been great. This has been a great show back.
Yeah.
We had a lot done.
We didn't even get to talk about the Suicide Squad that much.
Not really, but I mean,
I feel like I've talked about it in literally like every podcast I've been on.
It's worth it, but it's worth it though.
Yeah, like, it's a really good movie.
We went to see it in theaters.
I honestly, I kind of want to go back and see it in theaters now.
It's worth it.
Yeah,
I think it's because it didn't seem like the one we watched last night. What was that one?
Reminiscence.
I didn't see that one.
It just came out yesterday on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
I really liked it.
What's it about? you can't remember?
He's got like a machine that you can essentially relive memories.
Okay.
So, but my thing is, I always complain about all there are superhero movies and sequels, and like it's just the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
And
you guys have been watching the Marvel movies too.
Mm-hmm, yep.
We stopped at Black Widow. Half because it's $30.
Yeah.
And the other half.
I might, if we're gonna spend $30, we should just go see it in the theater.
And you're not including fucking any of the Spider-Mans or any of the shows.
That was another thing we realized. They don't have. Is that not Marvel?
It is. It's just weird how Disney Plus has. I was explaining it to Pat how Disney Plus has it. It's just like because they don't have like. I think Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man, so they can't put it on Disney Plus yet. I think Disney's trying to work because it's Disney.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure eventually they'll have it.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah. But like for right now, like there's like no Spider-Man like movies on the Disney. Like you have to fucking buy them. Yeah. It's ridiculous. That's literally. So I watched all 23 of the MCU movies, like in the order and everything. The only one I have left is Far From Home because the only way I can watch it is to pay $13 to watch it. But like at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I like the movie enough. Why not just have it, you know, on? I have Homecoming because I bought Homecoming when it came out because I really liked it. So I was just like, I'll just buy Far From Home so I can finish this fucking thing finally.
Well, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh, we're kind of stuck now.
Yeah.
But I guess we could just go.
I'll wait it out. It'll be not $30 in plenty of time.
But
it's not worth $30.
Cruella is still $30.
Yeah.
Is that Marvel?
No, it's Disney. But like that came out
it is
a while.
MCU, though.
Like,
oh fuck.
How long is it going to be $30?
Yeah.
Because it is Disney, and like, you know, do you do that for a year? Like,
yeah.
how long do you
I think
do that?
Eventually it will just be on the because that happened with Raya the Last Dragon. I really wanted to watch that movie.
That was quick. I feel like.
Did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it. I do want to see it.
But it was like a $30 like premium. So I was like, oh, I'll just wait. And now it's just on there.
Okay, so maybe it's not too much longer then.
I feel like there's some of these that they're
Luca was free right away.
Yeah, but that's a little shorter movie, isn't it?
Yeah. No, we didn't pay for Luca. And I loved it. I thought that was so good. I loved it.
Is that the one was like it's like
they're in Italy and he's a sea monster?
Okay, that was not what I was thinking. Which is the one where it's like there's like gay guys dancing around and singing. It's like a musical thing. It's like a new Disney thing.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I forget what it's called. I thought it was called Luca. Maybe it's not.
No, this one's an animated movie.
It was also animated.
Dude, they're definitely gay, right?
What?
The sea monster
what he
one.
thought.
I didn't watch that.
And that's fine. Like that's what I was trying to say to her.
I
was like, I think
this is progressive. And I was like, what are you talking about?
I was like, because those kids are gay, right? Those two
they're
boys are gay.
It might be. It might be.
I really feel like
underlying theme.
They're like shirtless all the time. They're always like they're always fucking
they're always kissing.
He's fucking worried about styling his hair and shit like that. Like and there is one girl. Neither one of them are even interested in her. And I'm saying
they're like, ew, get away from us.
Like,
we're hanging out.
Let's just go swim with fucking let's take her clothes off.
Let's go swim naked.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that one. I haven't seen it though.
But I was like, that's cool because
I think that one is it was getting some like steam for like LGBTQ representation.
And that's cool.
Shit.
That's the thought I had.
I didn't get that at all.
I just for me, I don't really like when like Disney does something like that, because they're not doing it like, at least like the higher ups in
they're
Disney.
not doing it for the right
yeah,
reasons.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure the people that made it, they're
That's
all about it.
about, yeah.
Right. But Disney itself, they don't give a shit about that. They just see it as like, this is what's popular now.
We can market this.
Let's get some money out of that. You know what I mean? Let's milk that.
Well, in the meantime, we'll watch whatever. I just feel like Reminiscence seemed like one of those movies that were like we're not going to hold on to this to wait till theaters open back up.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know what I mean? It seemed like
it was kind of like all over the place, but that's what I was saying. I like original idea. This is a story you haven't heard.
Yeah,
I've
definitely heard it before.
Well, I mean, the premise, I guess, but for whatever reason, the world is not underwater, but it's like flooded. So they're in Miami, and there's water everywhere.
That was pretty cool.
Like
the
Waterworld
theme.
It's not. It's
halfway between
it's
Waterworld and now.
Oh, okay.
You know,
it's like
there was some kind of war that by the way, they talk about a war the whole time. Like, did you serve? Yeah, I served, and blah blah blah. And they never show
the borders.
any clips
that's
of the wars.
I think there's not. I don't know that there's necessarily a war. It was they had to uphold the borders because there was flooding, so people were coming, trying. They're coming essentially to the middle of wherever so that they can have dry. So they had to have borders, and so there was a lot of shit that happened at the borders.
That's interesting.
So it wasn't necessarily a war. It was just kind of like population control and.
I watch that. I'm a big fan of like good world building and like movies and TV shows and stuff like that.
Ends pretty. I'd say it ends pretty strong, but it's also ends. It's like it's really, really corny strong.
Oh, okay.
It is kind of all over the place, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie, but I always am talking about that. I'm like, where's imagination?
Yeah.
Like, we're remaking movies that were made 20 years ago, and it's just like, where's the original? Like, I don't know, what are people being inspired by? So I liked that it was like, okay, this is cool. This is a movie all by itself. I don't think there's going to be a sequel. I think it's just a movie, and you can just enjoy it and then move on.
Yeah, those are the best kind of movies.
Yeah,
I
enjoy
that world. Yeah,
because everything just binging and like you watch it and it's hours and hours and hours.
And you
of
forget
story.
stuff too,
right? Which is cool. Like, I do enjoy that. I love Harry Potter. I love Lord of the Rings. I do like that.
You love One Piece. I feel like you'd be a fan of One Piece.
One Piece?
Yeah, it's a Japanese like manga series.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of the longest running. But like it's really good with like story and like imagination.
Yeah, I
and
love
stuff
that.
like
And
that.
then like really character building, and you get to know somebody, and then you like fall in love with them because you like, oh, I relate to you, or I understand you.
Are you saying
honestly
that happened last night with Reminiscence?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I did not get that at all.
No. What I'm saying is
we watched two different movies.
That was fucking weird as fuck. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
That's why I like the binging. Like, I do like,
yeah, but she'll watch a whole show she doesn't like, though. That's the problem, is the fact that she'll go.
Well, I have to finish. It's like, it's
so
kind of
really
take anything in. So it's like, what's the show about? I don't know. What's the movie about? Like, it's about this guy having a memory machine and this lady, and then like after that, it's like, then what?
Yeah.
Like then when they're talking about everything they're referencing, I like that too. I like when a world assumes itself.
Yeah.
When Star,
but it
that's
has
why I like
the writing in the story has to be good enough to
fill
in the gaps.
A little bit of follow through.
Yeah. I don't mind diving right in the middle. I like that because you're just like, what is happening right now?
And then after that, you're like, sir, you have a day job of what?
Yeah.
And then like they say like, oh, it's so hot out during the day, people don't go out. And there's many times they're walking around in the sunshine. It's
well,
like,
the majority.
What the fuck are you doing? What are you saying? Don't make a rule and then immediately break it, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So it just seemed like whoever filmed the movie or constructed that world put so much thought into it. It's like the Suicide Squad. How the Suicide Squad can win Oscars because of that. Like, somebody did a lot of work. And
that
imagine
one part of it.
how disappointed that one person is that like, I fucking made such an awesome like set for like, they're traveling everywhere by boats. There's like fucking like, it did look cool. It looked so cool.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it was like, but it was for the quality of like Beastmaster style, like Beastmaster quality of like storytelling.
Right.
Of this like,
there was just nothing really there.
Yeah.
I don't fully agree with that.
Maybe you just weren't paying attention.
Well, that he was texting a lot, and they
Ah.
do. And these types of movies, they'll do. It's not an Easter egg, but they'll just drop something where I'll be like, I noticed that, and he missed
it'll
it,
pay off at the
and
end
it pays off because I'm just like, that's weird. That's so random. Like, why did you just do that, or why did you make that comment?
I think you would really like One Piece.
And then it comes back, and it's just like, oh, I get it. And then he's like, what? Doesn't make sense. Why? I don't understand. I'm like, that's an old machine. So that's why you can't get the whole view of it. And that's what she was complaining about. Like, oh, this piece of shit. But I like movies that make you think.
Pat doesn't.
Yeah.
Pat doesn't
I was thinking the whole time. I was thinking, why the fuck am I watching?
He was
this?
thinking.
That's the only thing you're thinking.
Yeah, because it's not as cryptid as you think.
No, it's not. There's a couple of things that
I was thinking. Should I email this to How Did This Get Made?
That's
what I was thinking.
Wow,
I
wouldn't.
It is that level of.
And then I said, it's so. When we were going to bed, what did I say? Like, oh, it's funny. Like a lot of people say. Like, don't like the movies I like, and he was like, yeah, because they're bad. And I was like, no, they're not. And he was like, okay, well, what are the movies that people have said that? And
yeah, your examples were like almost immediately like
I can't remember the first one,
movie ever.
but the second one was like some Ashley Judd movie, and he was like, what the fuck? Like, who's Ashley Judd? And I'm like, and then I went on like for 20 minutes. Like, she was in this movie. She was in this.
She's
movie,
in this bad movie. This bad movie. I love those movies.
Yeah.
This
yes,
one,
and
I
he was
love.
like, yeah, that's awful.
That's the same movie. You're saying the same movie over and over again. It's kind of like how like you say, I like Steven Seagal movies. You mean you like Steven Seagal movie?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the
just
same
one
in
movie.
every
One
movie.
over and over, and he's just different levels of old and fat. But this has been great. Thank you so much, Manny, for joining us. Thanks everybody for pounding on. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get to Ian's expertise on the subject. I think he was trying to volunteer his expertise on something.
Sorry, missed out, Ian. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. But we appreciate everybody. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.